street shit, I'm tryna stay afloat. I was the cause of the problem, now I'm the one who give us hope. If I ain't fall in love with rap, I probably fall into the snow. On the bluff, getting dope, because that's all these niggas know. I be out here 1 deep, and I'm standing 10 toes. They suggest I move away and watch them niggas I call bro, cause they'll stab you in your back like they did once before. Who gon' really answer the phone if you get sent up the road? If you ain't into breaking chicken, you can never be my hoe. Yeah, my trust fucked up, so I like to be alone. This shit in me, it ain't on me, I'ma scope you to the bone. Made a vow to myself that I would never ever fold, like the niggas did on me. Who gon' really spit for me? I was riding for your partner till you went and switched on me. When I needed you outside, you ain't pop out with the heat. It ain't nothing about you gangster, you should get about the street. Got my foot up on they neck and I'm stepping in some cleats. All I wanted as a youngin' was to make it out the G. Turn my dreams reality, now I'm who they wanna be. I keep some policies if you ever think about trying me, nigga. Yeah, shit ain't gangsta, boy. No. When I needed you outside, you ain't pop out with the heat, nigga. What happened to you? You unreliable. Yeah. Oh, but now you be a gangster. You wasn't gangster back then, nigga. Bodies dropping left and right, I pray I make it home tonight. Get to banging my circumference if they pressing me on sight. I ain't never been the type to grab a pole before I fight. I'm like OG and me, don't pay your debt, I'll cut your light. Don't hit my phone for no blows, you know I don't talk on those. Made her way up out the streets and now my pockets be on swole. She like to climb my stripper pole, I like to eat her sushi roll. She say I took her breath away, ain't seen a man like me before. These niggas faking, they a fold in the streets, that's how it goes. I ain't get to pick and choose, I took them losses on my own. Like a man, I stood tall on them suckers, I'm a ball. Keep that blicky on me, nigga, even when I'm at the mall. I'm a star, I'ma go hella far. First to do it in my city, so I had to set the bar. Came up from a Mustang, now I'm driving foreign cars. I probably hate myself too if I was sorry like you. Well, see me hang around the G, that's just something I can't do. I was taught to make a way and that's exactly what I'll do. With every picture that I paint, I let the G live through. Muskogee in me, it ain't on me, that's the motherfucking truth. If you ain't with me, you against me, and you probably is a goof. I was selling dope just to hoop, I'm talking AAU. Since a youngin', I been grittin', it forever will do. Running circles round these niggas like a basketball hoop, nigga. I know that's right. Let's be talking to this bitch, cause the bitch talk back to me. The bitch is the beat. Yeah, I made it my bitch. Well, how I dog this motherfucking instrumental, nigga. Yeah. Hey man, say man, welcome to the motherfucking street, man. You know what the fuck going on. If you don't, now you do. You're fully aware. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit up out yourself. Cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this live stream, eh? Hey man, it's not looking good for Pooh Shiesty. It's not looking good. Man, you already know the drill, man. New song. That's the intro song that was just playing on this stream, man. Out now on TYP Cam Music. Make sure you subscribe to TYP Cam Music. Turn on all notifications so you never miss a new music release. Name of that song was Snow on the Bluff. Snow on the Bluff. It's dropping all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, everywhere. Tidal, everywhere. In 2 Saturdays from now. So, April the 18th. Be on the lookout for Snow on the Bluff on Spotify, Apple Music, and add it to your playlist. Stream it while you sleep. Appreciate y'all tuning in this night, tonight. You already know the drill, man. We're gonna go ahead and get straight to it, man. Straight to it.
Pooh Shiesty's daddy is.
Did I react to this one? Did we react to this one last night? Let me see something. Let me see something. 21 Savage, Gucci Mane portrays. Yeah, we did do this one, didn't we? We did do that one, huh? So I guess we ain't got no motherfucking. We do got a Pooh Shiesty video. We see what Seti Nash doing. I just dropped another video on more TYP Cam about the Pooh Shiesty and uh Gucci Mane topic. So y'all go check that out. More TYP Cam. I got like 10
we catch the
channels,
phase.
my nigga. Okay. So we got Seti Nash here. Gucci Mane just saved Pooh Shiesty from life sentence with the second.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, so
Superseding indictment. So let's see. What's this one? Gucci Mane name just popped up again. It's Fez Black.
welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's something we had already called, but
father from release. Guess we'll just go ahead and do this one, man. Because it's the newest. That'll get us up to date on that. All right.
welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's something we had already called, but now it's going to happen.
A judge will decide if men charged in alleged kidnapping and robbery involving Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty will be released pending trial. The factors that the judge will consider include criminal history, flight risk, and whether they have means to pay their bail. Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon joins us live from federal court downtown. Kayla, that hearing, in fact, just wrapped up.
Darcy, is actually still going on, heading into hour 4 at this point. But we were able to get a bond assigned for Lontrell Williams Sr., the father of Pooh Shiesty. The judge ultimately decided she's going to assign him a home incarceration, which she says is the strictest bond she can assign outside of giving him or granting him into federal custody. She said the only time he is allowed to leave his home is to attend his court dates in Dallas, where this case will ultimately be tried. And she said he'll be under electronic monitoring while this all plays out. Now, today was supposed to be a detention hearing for 4 of the 5 defendants who
they not playing. They not playing with these things.
Are being held in federal custody in Memphis. They're listed as co-conspirators in an alleged kidnapping and robbery that happened in Dallas back in January. Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty, his dad, and other men are accused of kidnapping and robbing rapper Gucci Mane and others in a recording studio. In court today, federal prosecutors called up an FBI agent who was part of the Violent Crimes Division in Dallas. He walked through the accusations in the indictment and answered questions from defense attorneys. The judge ruled there is enough probable cause to move forward with the case. So again, at this point, it's unclear how late we'll go into tonight, but we do know that Lontrell Williams Sr., father of Pooh Shiesty, has been assigned home incarceration and cannot leave his home unless he's attending a court hearing in Dallas.
That's because he ain't had that Draco in his hand. They got it on camera. And they actually say cheese, man. Let's see. I don't know if Seti Nash is even gonna show it here in this video or not, but Say Cheese, let me see. Say Cheese actually like posted a couple screenshots right here of Pooh Shiesty in Big 30 and them, you know what I'm saying, in the studio, leaving the studio actually. So that's this right here. If y'all can see, y'all should be able to. So this is what the studio looked like. You can see them standing there. I don't know what this here is on the floor. Is that it? Oh, the pictures must be, yeah. So I don't know if Seti Nash gonna show us or not, but it's on camera. They know what happened.
that fifth man unless he's attending a court hearing in Dallas. We also know that fifth man, Corday Johnson, his detention hearing will be held next week on Tuesday. He was just assigned a public defender today.
Public
Darcy?
defender, is
That
that
is
right?
Fox 13's Kayla Solomon.
Yeah. Money ain't been put up. Money ain't set aside. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no trust fund for you. You know what I'm saying? You go down in the game with Pooh Shiesty. Nah, then you gotta get you a public defender. Yeah, you gotta get you a public defender, man.
Reporting live tonight. Thank you so much, Kayla.
Get paid real quick. That's
No.
$5 right.
No.
You was becoming the next TMZ. Damn, Sadie Nash. You was becoming the next TMZ. You had the story before anybody had the story. Why didn't you tell us that Pooh Shiesty daddy got out? Because he didn't. Hey, the marshals, the judge, the damn feds, they said, get over here. Nash, you a lie, bro. You lied to us. Subscribe now, please. We are almost 20K away from the Xbox and PlayStation giveaway, or Xbox PlayStation giveaway, for these very reasons. Roll it! In the United States District Court for the Northern District of Texas, Dallas Division, United States versus Lontrell Williams Sr., order on government's request to stay pretrial release order. Before the court is the government's notice of motion and request to stay pretrial release order, the notice docket number 9. The government states that it intends to file a motion to revoke the order releasing defendant Lontrell Williams Sr. Defendant on pretrial conditions, docket number 9 at 1. The government asked the court to stay the release order until its motion to revoke can be decided. Having carefully considered the notice, the court grants the government's request to stay the pretrial release order. On March 30th, 2026, defendant was charged by criminal complaint in the Northern District of Texas with kidnapping in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1201A and 1201C. See generally docket number 1. Defendant was arrested in the Western District of Tennessee and on the same day made his initial appearance before the United States Magistrate Judge in case number 226MJ0007, WD, Tennessee. The government moved to detain defendant pending trial, docket number 6. The docket in that case reflects that after the hearing on the detention motion, the magistrate judge issued an order setting conditions of release, the release order for defendant, but the magistrate judge stayed the release order through Monday, April 6, 2024. The court orders that the release order as to defendant Lontrell Williams Sr. is stayed until such time as the court determines the government's motion to revoke the release order or until otherwise ordered by the court. The court further orders the United States Marshal Service to transport defendant Lontrell Williams Sr. forthwith to the Dallas Division of the Northern District of Texas, where he shall remain in custody, pending further order of this court. The government shall file its motion to revoke by August 13, 2026. Defendant shall file his response by April 20th, 2026. So ordered, signed April 3rd, 2026.
Bro, I hate all this word and shit. Just give it to us simple.
Yeah. Big 30 Daddy.
That's a wild name. That's wild. That's wild to say.
Shiesty Daddy ain't going nowhere.
So what they revoked it, or they didn't revoke it? Kind of confused.
Sit down. Nigga, you was a government informant and they ain't even let you out. You supposed to go, bro, I helped y'all out. Y'all supposed to help a brother out. But I guess you broke the code that you agreed to them when you were supposed to essentially agree to continually help them. Technically, he's supposed to pull a queso daddy and throw his ass up under the bus, not orchestrate and facilitate interstate commerce for a robbery. No disrespect to Pooh Shiesty dad or nothing like that, but it is what it is. But there's also some rumors that were brewing today that
if it's all on camera, bruh, what does niggas need to talk for, though? Like,
absolutely were not true. And shout out to Bryson Boone Paul, because, bruh, I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. They got something else wrong, too. Yo Gotti's attorney, Arthur Horn, hasn't submitted any documentation that he is Big 30's legal counsel at the moment. This is currently inaccurate. And it says Memphis legend Yo Gotti's attorney, Arthur Horn, is representing Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty in Gucci Mane's robbery case. But let's listen to what he got to say.
He doesn't have a criminal history, doesn't have a criminal record. He's been making music for a number of years. He and Pooh Shiesty kind of came up in the music game together, and they were sort of like, they're very close, and they made, some magical music. I just hope that people will wait to pass judgment on Rodney and these other individuals until all the facts come out.
There we go. I expect if anybody gets a bond, it's going to be Big 30. He don't really got no criminal record. He stood in front of the door. If the daddy ain't get a bond because the
Nigga, he's the main kidnapper. Big 30 is the main kidnapper. He is the one who did the kidnapping. Nigga, if he the one sat his big ass front the motherfucking dope, nigga, he the one that initiated the kidnapping, nigga. Just pulling the gun on a nigga ain't kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? It's kidnapping when you stand in front of that door with the gun, nigga. And someone else, other people got guns pointed at them. You know what I'm saying? That's the main kid. That nigga. So that nigga don't got no record. They not gonna do hella time for this, bro. Hope y'all know that. Rappers always get out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's some black on black shit. They gonna fuck around and be like, okay, yeah, we gonna let him. Pooh Shiesty, now this probation violation, he might do another 5-piece. He probably gonna do another 5-piece. You know what I'm saying? Possibly a 10-piece. Possibly more than that. But I don't see it being more than 10 for sure. You know, like,
daddy, he really gonna get charged probably.
but it's a lot more that goes into it than just the armed robbery, because it was motivated behind a contract. I don't know if that could be another charge or not. That's like extortion. You know what I'm saying?
With conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't.
Let's Google the definition of extortion. So we had this clear. Crime by attaining money, property, or services through coercion, typically involving threats of future physical harm, reputation damage, or abuse of public office. Unlike robbery, the victim consents to hand over property due to threats. It is heavily punished under federal laws. I mean, they didn't charge him with that, but it could low key. This is low key extortion though. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is actually extortion. Extortion, robbery, and kidnapping.
Gun or nothing like that, but one could argue, well, shit, it don't matter if you had a gun or not. You still was in a room and blah, blah, blah. But that's for the lawyers to argue, not lawyers for workers who I destroyed, by the way.
Wait, so what?
One could argue, well, shit, it don't matter if you had a gun or not. But he ain't had no gun or nothing. Probably with conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't had no gun or nothing like that. But
so Big 30 didn't have no gun.
One could argue, well, shit, it don't matter if you had a gun or not. You still was in a room and blah, blah, blah. But that's for the lawyers to argue, not lawyers for workers who I destroyed.
So they actually got Pooh Shiesty with the Drake in his hand on camera.
By the way, if y'all want, man,
and like Big 30 didn't have
9 Mag and all them and everything that take my content that I put and put it on their Instagram. Somebody put on TikTok and did 1 million views. Another person put it on on Twitter and did 1 million views. If you want some free content when I go live, follow me on at Seti Nash. Yeah, that right there. One word. Now let's get right back into it. Pooh Shiesty's daddy is going to more than likely cop out to a lesser. Big 30, if he shuts his mouth, is going to cop out to a lesser, come home earlier than everybody else, and the streets is going to reward him with being solid, but being a straight up dummy. The story of Big 30 will be this. You got with the hottest artist who was your homeboy and all that, and you gave that man some money and sat up there and basically could not convince this man to not go with that plan. Somebody said it all the way right. I don't know who it is, but tag them in the comments because they got it right. They said, bruh, y'all did some nigga shit when it was supposed to be lawyer work. Y'all took the streets to where the courtrooms were supposed to reside.
But see, this is the thing though, bro. This is why I be saying Pooh Shiesty did what he was supposed to do as a gangster. As a gangster, this is what you supposed to do. If you, cause you could look at everything like fucking snitching, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a snitch in no type of aspect. So you gonna pull a Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? As a gangster, that's what you supposed to do. You ain't supposed to go get no lawyer. Nigga go pull up on Gucci Mane about that. Nigga sign this motherfucking paperwork, nigga. You know what I'm saying? See, Pooh Shiesty think he bigger than the program. And he almost was. If he could have got away with this, Pooh Shiesty would have been bigger than the program. For sure. That's a gangster move. You know what I'm saying? That's a bold move, bro. I mean, it's a crash out move too. You know? I'm not commending this shit, but you know, as a gangster, nigga, you want to be the most biggest gangster in the world, nigga? Do what Pooh Shiesty just did, yup. Yup. You can do some time for it for sure. You're not gonna do life, but see where this get tricky is this could instantly turn into a shootout. Instantly turn into a shootout. Now somebody dead, just like that. You know.
Put out a story tomorrow where I'll let
But Pooh Shiesty, no, they ain't gonna do all the time in the world for this. They not.
y'all judge with y'all feelings and y'all hearts over y'all logic, because that's really what the crux of this all is. End of the day, bro, this was dumb on all sides. Gucci Mane's side, Pooh Shiesty side. And the video that comes out tomorrow will leave you guys stuck right in the middle.
Is that right?
It just will. Because there is no way in hell that we can sit up here and wash our hands of certain things. For the people who are out here saying Gucci Mane didn't tell, well, if Gucci Mane is a businessman, which y'all all have accepted and everything, all right, cool. But I asked you, where was the businessman when he was standing up while Young Jeezy was sitting down and basically rapping about Young Jeezy's deceased homeboy, and said, send some more, we'll bury him. We'll dig their ass up. We smoking on Pookie Loke tonight.
That's that ego shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I won't even say that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. What Pooh Shiesty doing is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? He's doing see, all this shit is ego. It's all ego. What Gucci is doing is ego, and what Pooh Shiesty did to Gucci is ego. It's all ego. All in the name of being street and a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's all ego.
Ass up. You sounded like you was 20 years old then. I'm just trying to understand something. How was it that you was gangster a couple of years ago, but now you not gangster?
It's for the image.
Just gonna put that part out there since everybody want to argue that point for me. If y'all want to go with the freaking, oh, he's a businessman and all that route, that's cool. I just disagree with it based off of what he did on that stage. And if you disagree with that, then so be it. That's your stance. I'm not here to fight y'all on that. But
hey, that's what come with see. This only really matters though. I mean, like, don't get it fucked up. In real life, niggas is still can you know, talk their shit and call you a snitch or whatever, bro. But it's a bigger deal. It's a bigger problem. Like, these ain't no regular people. They could just walk on and move on with their life and leave the streets alone. And nah, bro, you dedicated your life to being a street rapper. You blew up. You got famous, nigga. You have to that sticks with you your whole life. So, bro, if you say, oh, you a businessman now, or something change up, nigga, you know what I'm saying? People gonna call you a snitch, bro. Like, This is what it is, bruh. But it's just like, at what point do the black man get to grow up, bro, and move different as a man? You know what I'm saying? At what point do we get to leave the hood mindset and all this behind? No matter how gangster we've been in the past or whatever, bro. Like, that don't mean a nigga won't slap the shit out you, though. That don't mean a nigga won't still get down with you, though, because a nigga is moving different these days. And I ain't even just advocating for snitching, because I don't fuck with snitching. I don't feel like Gucci even had to snitch if he snitched. But that's just what come with it, bro. Like, you gotta carry that image the rest of your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let this be a regular person in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, even me, bro. I can do some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't to the point to where blogs is picking me up, nigga, and posting me all over the place, and it's like it's not escapable, nigga. I could fucking do whatever the hell, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say ain't gonna be no consequences or no receipt of it out there. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, I could snitch, say fuck the streets, nigga, walk away, and quit rapping and do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't nobody give a fuck, cause I ain't famous, nigga. I ain't famous. When you famous, it hit way different. It ain't you can't become a businessman, nigga, unless you willing to get out here and say, yes, I'm a businessman and I will snitch. You know what I'm saying? This is not even really a snitching type of situation. Like, I don't feel like he had to snitch. And if you did snitch, what are you really gaining from it other than keeping the contract? Which is big for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you either take the L or you snitch. What you gonna do? You know? But if you Gucci, man, right? See, what happens is he probably don't own his music. So, you know, he getting Pooh Shiesty money. So Pooh Shiesty go, the nigga gonna go broke. Well, I don't know how true that is, but hey, shit
It is
crazy.
what it is. But Gucci Mane's story of what happened and him yapping his flap actually saved Pooh Shiesty from a life sentence. I'll prove it right here in this video.
Is that
Make sure
right?
you subscribe, turn on bell, stay notified, share to keep your people aware. We are 20K away from the giveaway. These two right here. 3 days ago, what were we? 23K.
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all in the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight. Alright, chat, don't go nowhere, man. Y'all know this is a live stream, man. We got more to do, more to do, more to do. Gucci Mane saved
So
Pooh
we've been
Shiesty from a life sentence. Is that right, Houseway?
welcome back, welcome back. Hey, so we've been getting dissed over here, the visionaries. I want y'all to look at two videos real quick. This one.
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer. Non-lawyers think the truth is what they know. Hey, I know this. It's the truth. I could see it. You know what lawyers think the truth is? It's what you could prove in a court of law. When a Fed writes an affidavit saying witnesses told him this, this, and this, and so the defendant is guilty of a crime, that does not make the defendant guilty of a crime. When those witnesses take the stand and give sworn testimony under oath with the defendant in the box and 12 jurors on the side, now you have evidence, you have sworn testimony. We are far from that. Look, I'm not saying this case is getting beat, this case is getting won, this case is this case is that. What I'm saying is you have to look at what the government is telling you and look at what the government is showing you. And then you have to start playing the game. That's all. The idea that there's a video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long time ago. But we'll see what happens as the case and the witnesses.
Yeah, we need the footage. They saying there's footage out there. We need the footage. Why the footage can't be released? High profile case.
Okay.
Then we'll
Nah, Nash, he ain't talking about you. Well, this is the video that he played yesterday, that he recorded. Pardon me. Roll it.
Surprise, surprise. The internet has no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the Pooh Shiesty case. Case in point, let me show you the first 5 seconds of the press conference from the Department of Justice, which it sounds like they have no idea what they're talking about when they talk about the Pooh Shiesty case.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday.
He just said this week, 9 individuals, including well-known music artists, kidnapped. This happened back on January 10th. Why is the internet wrong? Well, people who are saying that there's this guy on video pulling a gun on Gucci, if the feds have you on video pulling a gun on Gucci while you're on home confinement, not allowed to have a gun on January 10th, you get arrested January 11th, maybe January 12th. By February, you're cooked. By March, you're already violated and doing your time. This is April. Now, one thing to note, I think the fact that we're in April and this came out today is telling, because Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, was fired today, and we need to turn the page quickly. But I think this case seems, we'll see. I think obviously the feds have charged kidnapping, and the reason why you charge kidnapping is because it's not larceny. The guy didn't rob the recording deal rights. You're never going to prove to a jury that Pooh Shiesty had a premeditated plan to fly out to Dallas and then he's going to pull a gun on Gucci and get Gucci to sign away the contract rights. That's ridiculous.
How else is it done? Nigga, it's premeditated. They went in there and done it. It was premeditated. The fuck?
Okay, there was a lot of people in the room. Apparently, there was some violence in that room because the most injuries that we've heard of is some guy got choked and there was some abrasions on his neck. Okay, so something happened. But then beyond that, the feds haven't really put anything. Chill out, bro. There's so many ways to defend a case like this. One of the things that I'd be looking out for is what everybody has to say, because if there's no video footage of what happened in the room and there's 6 people in a room, then it's going to be very interesting to see what the 6 people in the room have to say.
So y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be the hood lawyer and dare any lawyer to say that I'm wrong with this and use court lingo, court jargon, and all this shit because y'all watch me as well. Let's get on with this shit. This is the reason why they use 1201A and 1201C. Firearm robbery sentences vary significantly based on the specific statute violated and whether a firearm was used. On average, individuals convicted of a federal robbery with a firearm enhancement receive a sentence of 162 months, 13.5 years in recent years. Statutory maximums, mandatory minimums.
Bro, the feds really don't be playing, bro. They cooked my homie, bro. He hitting the halfway house in November, bro. They don't care how young you is, neither, bro.
The statutory limits are the primary framework for sentencing.
And this is a fire. So he was locked up on a firearms charge, he caught a Fed firearms case, right? And he violated that. Basic bank robbery has a 20-year maximum. Federal armed robbery sentences. So he violated an armed robbery. And he did it again.
Of 162 months, 13.5 years in recent years. Statutory maximums, mandatory minimums. The statutory limits are the primary framework for sentencing. So if we got bank robbery, we're going to knock that out and say no. Hobbs Act robbery covers robberies affecting interstate commerce, retail stores. We're not doing that one. But firearm enhancement. Using a firearm during a crime of violence triggers a mandatory or the mandatory minimums that must be served consecutively. That's on top of the robbery sentence. 5 years for possession or carrying, and then 7 years for brandishing or displaying pointing a weapon. Right there alone, that's 13 years. He didn't discharge anything, and the 25 years for a second or a subsequent conviction. We ain't even needing all that. So sentencing guideline factors, the judge uses the sentencing guidelines to determine the actual range based on a point system. So the base offense level for robbery starts at 20. But we'll leave that for the details for the lawyers to bang out. But I wanted to point that out before we go any further. Get paid real quick. That's $5, right? Don't give you one with this, right? Cool. Let me start doing what I do. Let me give you a proverbial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason they went for that was simple, because they didn't charge them for what they should have charged them with. And that's why the second superseding indictment is going to be crazy. Roll it. So I want to go to this right here, 18 U.S.C. 1201A and C, kidnapping and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. And this is going to be important because I want y'all to look at the sentencing that comes with that. Federal armed robbery sentences vary significantly based on the specific statute violated and whether a firearm was used. On average, individuals convicted of a federal robbery with a firearm enhancement receive a sentence of 162 months, 13.5 years in recent years. Statutory maximums and mandatory minimums. The statutory limits are the primary framework for sentencing. So if we got bank robbery, we're going to knock that out and say no. Hobbs Act robbery covers robberies affecting interstate commerce, retail stores. We're not doing that one. But firearm enhancement. Using a firearm during a crime of violence triggers a mandatory.
We already went over this.
Or the mandatory minimums that must be served consecutively. That's on top of the robbery sentence. 5 years for possession or carrying, and then 7 years for brandishing or displaying pointing a weapon. Right there alone, that's 13 years. He didn't discharge anything, and the 25 years for a second or a subsequent conviction. We ain't even needing all that. So sentencing guideline factors, the judge uses the sentencing guidelines to determine the actual range based on a point system. So the base offense level for robbery starts at 20. But we'll leave that for the details for the lawyers to bang out. But I wanted to point that out before we go any further. The hard part that the feds just fought themselves on is they said once Big 30 stood there by the door, that was the abduction part. The abduction part wasn't the firearm being pointed at no damn Pooh Shiesty. I no damn Gucci Mane.
Right.
That was forced to sign over. Why are there no robbery charges? That's armed robbery, firearm robbery. Because
it's extortion.
That means that Pooh Shiesty possibly can get 10 years. Oh. Nash, you're right. You're not getting no life sentence unless somebody got killed. Nobody got killed. So expect the second superseding indictment to include armed robbery, to include the commerce, travel of firearms, the trafficking of firearms and all that shit, because that's what they found at the father's house. The second superseding indictment is going to add more charges and possibly 2 more people. But right now, that's what they doing. They trying to screw these cats over. Hey, lawyer for workers, tell the people that you can't.
They trying to screw them over. They screw themselves over, bro.
Because this ain't injury law. Sorry, you in my realm, bro. No,
Pooh Shiesty literally wasn't home for how long was this nigga home? Not even 6 months, bro. You know what I'm saying? He did it to himself, bro. He didn't even give it no time to lay low. This nigga wasn't even out 3 months. It's probably been 3 months. But nigga ain't been no year. I don't think. Time be flying with these celebrity niggas shit.
Ain't a practicing attorney or none of this shit. But I got a whole lot of them too. And what do? We created a coterie of lawyers.
Yeah, but what make it the worst, bro, is, I mean, yeah, they go in state lines with it, so that's automatically gonna make it fed. But like, he already on probation in the feds. You know what I'm saying? So if you violate that, bro, you going straight back to the feds, bro. I don't know if they could like the state could pick it up or what. I don't know how that all that work, but nigga, chances is that's not what ain't gonna happen,
And
bro.
I get to sit at the table. Don't ever diss me again, bro. Because if I take it there with you, we can debate it out and you ain't gonna win nothing. The feds did this so that they can make sure to stick in that life sentence. And even you'd agree. That's why the feds put the stalking charge on Lil Durk, because they know Lil Durk is going to beat the murder for hire. So how does that work for you to say Lil Durk is going to do this and do that? But you agree with all my points about Lil Durk. It's kind of funny, huh? The tree that feeds you is now the tree you want to cut down. Y'all piss me off with this. You guys can't be lawyers because you on the internet. Yes, the hell we can. The only difference between you and me is you went to college for this shit and I ain't had to. So no, I refuse this BS, bro. The feds did this shit to try to scare Pooh Shiesty and to sign us up real early. Pooh gotta fight this. He gonna have to. His lawyers gotta fight this because, bro, you looking at 20 years. With the armed robbery and all that shit, that's way reduced. So now we gonna look at felon in possession of a firearm. We gonna look at armed robbery and all of these things. That's what that is. So expect, once again, the second superseding indictment to be insane with new charges and possibly 2 more people. And the whole thing about why didn't they bring in the charges the day of? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know why they didn't do that. Because the moment Pooh Shiesty would have disappeared into cuffs and his daddy and Big 30 would have went into cuffs, they would still be looking for these guys. They didn't have to rush this because by the time that they sat up there and said, we're going to execute this, they was watching everybody and they already took everybody down. The 9th guy got caught in Atlanta. I guess he tried to finish off Pooh. I'm kidding. I was about to say, try to finish off Gucci Mane, try to slime him out. I am joking, of course.
This nigga, man.
But no, bro. You know good and damn why. They had to still build the case. They had to build the damn commerce part of this shit. Now you just lying to these people. How fast you thought they was going to get the Greyhound stuff? So how did they know? How fast did you think AT&T was going to sit up here or Verizon or whomever was going to sit up here and give them these files? You got to get all this shit signed off. You had to build the case. You had to present all this shit. And you got to bring it to a grand jury. Are you out your damn mind? Lawyer for Workers is lying to you guys. Mo Gannat, that's his name. I forgot about it. I thought about it now. Mo, you a damn liar, and you a pander bear. You are one of the biggest pander bears. You should have told the people the truth about Tory Lanez. You didn't. You should have told the people the truth about Diddy. You didn't. You've been more wrong than anything. Your claim to fame was just basically being there for 6ix9ine. So with all due disrespect, bruh, I ain't hearing shit you said because you're a pander bear. You won't tell the truth to the people because you give a damn about what they think when they should think about what you said. You worried about them. Subscribe, turn on that bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. The only hood lawyer, Seti Nash, bruh. And shout out to AK-47. Y'all just...
Man, Pooh Shiesty, yeah, it's not looking good. So I don't really be like, I don't know. So, nigga, is the shit on camera or not, nigga? You know what I'm saying? If they got Pooh Shiesty holding the gun, if they saying it is what it would, it is how it went, nigga. Pooh Shiesty cooked. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna do all the time in the world. He ain't gonna do no life sentence. But I mean,
I think Seti Nash is saying that like they finna come with this second. I don't know if he was saying that they coming with this second indictment to cook him, or they're just trying to scare him. You know what I'm saying, with those charges. But I think those charges, the rest of the charges, is valid, nigga. They not valid, or he's saying they valid and they gonna cook him. Cause the title of this say Gucci Mane saved Pooh Shiesty from a life sentence. I just be confused, be watching this shit sometimes, bro. Cause I ain't, nigga, it be so much shit. You don't know what's true, what ain't. Shit change so fast, nigga. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, bro. They said they got, so basically they just got Pooh Shiesty what on uh felon in possession and brandishing firearm. And then they gonna add on. They probably not gonna hit Pooh Shiesty with the kidnapping, you know. But extortion, it ain't gonna be armed robbery, bro. What's worse than the feds? Extortion. Let's see. What gets you more time in the feds? Extortion or armed robbery? That's not armed robbery though over the contract though. The armed robbery part, you know what I'm saying? If this is all on camera or whatever like they say it is, then you know Pooh Shiesty gonna get charged for what he got, for what he did. The niggas who did the robberies, they gonna get charged for the robberies. But this is extortion, bro. In federal system, armed robbery typically results in significantly more prison time than extortion. So if they shoot for extortion, but what is armed extortion though? Armed extortion, is that not what's let's see, armed, because this is a contract. It's not like he's stealing it, but it's like, is that really armed robbery, my nigga? Armed robbery generally carries potentially or significantly more time in federal prison than armed extortion. You know what I'm saying? So if they hit him with extortion, which you know, I feel like that's more so the case than armed robbery here, and that's probably what they need to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Then he'll probably end up with you know lesser time on that. Regardless, bro, he probably gonna have to sit down for 5 to 10, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's on camera like they say it is, and they got him with the gun in his hand. They gonna get him for that, bro. Feds don't be playing. They cooked my partner. You know what I'm saying? He coming home to the halfway house in November. You know what I'm saying? So they don't be playing. They'll hit you with that time for real, nigga. You gotta serve it. They got robbery and extortion calculators. This is crazy. So yeah, let me type in what I did here and then go ahead calculate how how much time I'm gonna get for this. What type of snitching tool is that? Self snitching shit, nigga. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. I don't even think I got that title on that first video, yeah. So didn't. We'll grab it right quick. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure you got notifications turned on. New song out now, Snow on the Bluff. I previewed it a couple times. Some of y'all probably heard it. It's out now on YouTube, TYP Cam Music. Make sure you add it to your playlist, stream it while you sleep. Drops April 28th. All platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, etc., etc. So be on the lookout for that, man. Let's see what else we gonna get into. If we got something else we can get to on the Pooh Shiesty. If not, then we gonna switch topics. Oh, we got this 1090 Jake. It's 20 minutes.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on how Pooh Shiesty robbed and kidnapped Gucci, how Gucci snitched on Pooh Shiesty, how Pooh Shiesty's father is a government informant. This is gonna be one of the craziest videos of 2026.
Is it now?
9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty.
It was well before, several hours before sunup when they first heard a boom. It was then followed by shouting of from the agents who were saying that they were certainly executing a search warrant. I can tell you, after that boom, there was a back door that was breached.
It sounded like Gucci cooperated. It sounded like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It's all right. It's all right, you don't be civilian.
Nigga said, "Go ahead, come over here on with me, bro." Most of these rappers, man, I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They made it, bro. They not trying to risk nothing. They not trying to do nothing. Like, let's be real. So, like, y'all know, like, let's take Ice Cube for example. Ice Cube was perfect, bro. So, like, you know, Ice Cube came up gangster rap era, LA. He transitioned to a businessman. Would you really be surprised if something like this happened to Ice Cube, or anything was to happen to Ice Cube on like some gangster shit? Like, you think, like, or not even some gangster, but just like some anything, bro. You think he ain't gonna be like thinking about, okay, I got this, I got that going on. I'm way different, nigga. I'm old now. Like, nigga, that was way back then. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all think he just not gonna say nothing? He not gonna stop somebody from destroying his property or coming on his set, his big three? You don't think he gonna kick the people up out of there? You know what I'm saying? It comes to a certain point, bro. It's like, man, when do you get to be a successful black man, bro, that made it out the streets? You know what I'm saying, though? I don't feel like Gucci had to snitch in this situation. It's either you take the L or you snitch. You know, but at what point, bro, does the successful black man, you know, get to walk away, bro? You know? But at the same time, it's like, Gucci Mane, man, you know, you still dealing with street niggas and rappers, and you know, you want to get your label and sign the young niggas, and you know, you still you gotta step away completely, bro. You can't even, Ice Cube ain't signing all these crash out niggas and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z. Who else, man? Niggas made it.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, this ain't that ain't yeah. Come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass.
Flashbangs would pop off the federal search warrant of Memphis rapper
Baby Cube ain't doing nothing. Stop it.
Pooh Shiesty's home on April.
Baby Cube is a rich. He his dad is rich, successful. That nigga don't gotta crash out. For what? For what, bro? When you got something to lose, bro, you got something to live. When you got something to live for, you ain't even gotta have something to lose. Fuck having something to lose. When you got something to live for, bro, that could be your own selfish desires. Cause you got goals. You know what I'm saying? You gonna move different, bro.
1st, 2026. The next day, the United States Attorney for Northern Texas would announce 9 individuals, including well-known rappers, were federally charged with kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested in one day, including Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., aka Pooh Shiesty, his father Lontrell Williams Sr., Memphis rapper Rodney Wright, aka Big 30,
Rodney.
and 6 others. A 32
Nigga, what movie is that with Rodney? Man, what movie is that? Rodney. It's like some childhood movie or some shit.
page sealed criminal complaint would state on January 10th, 2026 at approximately 4:50 p.m.
Rodney, nigga, that's jump in, nigga. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Rodney. The poor little nigga that was boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's right. Rodney.
3 victims were kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint at a music studio. The criminal complaint would list the 3 victims by their initials, RD, MM, and BP. But we all know RD is Roderick Davis, the 46-year-old Atlanta rap legend known as Gucci Mane. At approximately 1 p.m. that day, the victims flew into Dallas alongside Gucci's head of security and an additional security officer for a scheduled meeting with Pooh Shiesty, who'd been signed to Gucci's 1017 label since 2021. The meeting was scheduled because Shiesty was upset with the terms of his contract and wished to be released from the label, so he asked Gucci to meet about business. At approximately 1:45, Gucci and his team arrived at the meeting location, a music recording studio within a larger office building. Upon entering the building, they realized the recording studio was closed. In the meantime,
My thing is though, like, what business do you need to handle in person, my guy? If you want to discuss the contract, of course he wasn't gonna bring up the contract. Oh yeah, I want to talk to you about this contract. No, he told him about something else. Set up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can handle that over the phone if that's the case. You want to talk about this contract, nigga. The only time we need to see each other is if we finalize something and can sign these paperwork in person. It's the only time something gonna happen, nigga.
meantime, they went to a nearby liquor store. Pooh Shiesty's father, who's more commonly known throughout the streets of Memphis as Mob Boss, ran an independent label named Mob Ties Records. Boss would call the owner of the Dallas recording studio at 2:53 p.m., trying to book the studio for Shiesty and Gucci to record music. This was over an hour after Gucci had already arrived. 22 minutes after the call, the studio was open to Gucci and his team. A short time later, Mob Boss could be seen on surveillance video speaking on his cell phone outside the building before entering. At 3:39, a production employee would arrive while Pooh Shiesty and his father were standing at the back of the office building, engaged in what appeared to be an argument over the phone. Just minutes later, Shiesty, along with his father, Big 30, and 6 others, would enter the east side of the building, walking through the lobby and into the studio. One of the suspects at a later time can be seen exiting before shortly returning with a bag slung over his shoulder.
See, now niggas want to be mad. This is what I be saying. So if Gucci Mane is still supposed to be this big gangster at 40, what was he, 46 years old? You know what I'm saying? Nah, they don't say that. So I kind of missed it. So his Pooh Shiesty dad is my boss, or they said this was Gucci Mane's studio. That's what I was getting at. That's what they had. That was like what the word was going around. So, you know what I'm saying? So this whose studio is this? But what I'm saying is, if this Gucci studio and he supposed to be this big gangster at 46 years old, why set up security cameras to the internet street logic, right? You gotta be so gangster. You operating a music studio, nigga, and got security cameras, nigga. Nah, you can't have them if you gangster. Looking ass for the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Exiting before shortly returning with a bag slung over his shoulder. All 9 suspects entered the studio's control room, where inside the victims were watching a football game. Gucci's head of security was positioned in the lobby, while the other guard remained in the vehicle. The victims overheard Pooh Shiesty talking on his cell phone, possibly with his federal parole officer, stating that his caseworker had given him permission to be out on rec time. From what the victims could hear, Shiesty was told on the phone that was not the case, and he needed to return immediately, to which he agreed.
Is that right?
At the time, Shiesty was wearing an ankle monitor. Gucci would tell Shiesty they can reschedule.
Yeah, see, I knew he had to have a monitor on. They just let him go.
Their studio session, but Shiesty asked to speak with Gucci privately in the attached recording room. Gucci would
And now this nigga Pooh Shiesty set it up for the next rapper that wanna go to the studio cause that's how they operate their business and that's how they make their money. That's how they work. Now the judge ain't gonna want to grant access to the studio because now you can rob your CEO. Niggas is getting robbed by rappers that oh, we let them go, the feds let them go to the studio, and now the next rapper, you know what I'm saying, the next nigga can't go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Cause it is.
Would enter the room with Pooh Shiesty, his father, and Big 30. The 2 other victims would remain with the 6 suspects, even offering them drinks as 2 of the suspects accepted and poured up. Inside the booth, Shiesty pulled out a contract termination letter telling Gucci to sign it, releasing him from the label. Gucci refused, Shiesty became agitated, and the 2 began to argue. The 2 victims could see the conversation play out, and one of them saw the conversation intensifying, so he texted Gucci's head of security, who was still in the lobby. While arguing, Shiesty instructed Big 30 to get his bag. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed
come on, man.
It'll take you here, and like release. Amy 30 would come helping people like you stay more on top of their finances. Big 30 would come back into the room with the bag, and Shiesty would pull a Draco, aiming it at Gucci and demanding again that he sign the contract release paperwork. Gucci, now being held at gunpoint and unable to leave the room, complied, signing the paper while Shiesty's father and Big 30 stood by. Big 30 took out his cell phone and recorded Gucci signing the paperwork while being forced to say he released Pooh Shiesty from his.
Good job, Big 30. Good job. Good job, Big 30. Big 30. Good job.
Contract. After signing, Pooh Shiesty would take Gucci's wedding ring, watch, earrings, and whatever cash he had on
not
him.
the earrings.
Shiesty then handed the paperwork to his father, asking him if it was good, to which he replied, it needs to be dated. So Shiesty forced Gucci to write the date.
So basically his dad got the contract. This nigga asking him, is the contract good? And then he tell him it need to be signed. So his dad coming with the termination contract, right?
Next to his signature. As Shiesty, 30, and Mob Boss exited the recording room, the 6.
But see, you know what's so crazy though? If Pooh Shiesty, I mean, I guess a contract's a contract though, I guess. So if he signed it and that's what it say, then that's what it say. But I was gonna say, like, would Gucci not have to issue that contract? You know what I'm saying? That would make Pooh Shiesty's contract fraudulent in a way. Because how you just gonna come to me Because what I'm saying is Gucci could have just signed that contract, right? You know, and still kept the rights to Pooh Shiesty because he didn't issue the contract. But a contract's a contract. So if he would have signed, nigga, hey, who's to say? That's type shit that gotta get handled in court. But look at Pooh Shiesty, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look at Pooh Shiesty. I'm just saying that as in that's a way Gucci Mane could have possibly got out of this type of situation, though. You know?
Remaining suspects pulled handguns, AR and AK pistols, and began robbing Gucci's 2 associates. One victim, identified only as BP, would have his pockets ran and his wallet removed by who he identified as CMO Damn Fool, one of Shiesty's goons.
A damn fool, nigga.
His 1017 chain would be taken by another man he knew as Glizzy 375. Glizzy would repeatedly threaten to shoot him for moving, but Shiesty would instruct him not to. According to the victim's statement to police, he witnessed Big 30 pointing a cell phone at Gucci within the booth, but assumed he was taking pictures for social media. Victim BP further identified Baby Slime 375 for holding him and others at gunpoint. Victim BP and victim MM would identify KD 375, who they also recognized.
The fuck are these names?
As he can be seen on social media with Pooh Shiesty. KD would also hold them at gunpoint. Victim MM is rumored to be Matt Marzal, who goes by the name Multi Mars. He's a Chicago-based photographer and has been Gucci's personal cameraman for years. It was also Matt who texted Gucci's head of security when he saw the conversation within the recording booth intensifying. Matt was choked from behind, almost to the point of losing consciousness, resulting in scratches to his neck and wrist. He'd be robbed of his Rolex watch, a Louis Vuitton bag containing multiple high-end watches, and his wallet. He'd confirmed to police his Louis bag, wallet, and AirPods all had an Apple AirTag attached, and he was also able to identify his robber by his Instagram handle of Twin CMO. While the robbery was taking place, Big 30 walked to the door leading to the lobby, closing it and blocking it with his body, preventing the victims from leaving. But Gucci's security would see what was taking place. Both of Gucci's security guards would draw guns, attempting to force themselves in as they partially opened the door, only to see that they were greatly outgunned. Gucci was pushed onto a couch, causing the victims to believe they were going to be executed. Shiesty placed the barrel of his Draco to the back of BP's head, ordering him and Gucci to leave the studio through the west side of the building. Gucci then instructed his security to escort them to their vehicle. As the victims left, Gucci's cameraman turned to Pooh Shiesty and asked if they were really taking his watches. Matt would provide police with the last AirTag locations, which was revealed to be the parking lot of an apartment leased to Pooh Shiesty's father, where Pooh is believed to have been residing in Frisco, Texas. Federal investigators would recover photos of the suspect vehicles, a white Buick Enclave, a black Hellcat, and a black Dodge Ram with a roll bar. According to law enforcement databases, Big 30's father owns a 2020 Dodge Hellcat in Tennessee, and license plate readers would place it in Texas during the relevant time period of the robbery and traveling with the 2 other suspect vehicles. The white Enclave was found to be a rental, rented by none other than Shiesty's dad. Federal investigators would find surveillance video of Shiesty's dad at a Staples, printing out what they believed to be the release contract an hour before he arrived at the studio. The feds would also link all suspects.
They know everything, bro. You niggas gotta remember, bro, we in 2026, bro. It ain't too much of getting away no more. It ain't too much of getting away no more, man. It's just not.
Together by cell phone GPS coordinates and would reveal Shiesty's goons were so poor, 4 of them would have to take a Greyhound bus from Texas back to Memphis, Tennessee.
And how long of a process is that?
Now remember when the victims
we gotta hit it one time for them, bro, cause that's tough. Not a Greyhound, bro. A Greyhound from Dallas to Memphis, my nigga. You know that's gonna take you a fucking day.
Shiesty's goons' drinks, a left ring finger and right thumbprint would identify the 2 suspects that took drinks as they left their prints on the red cups. The victims obviously knew who Pooh Shiesty was.
Nigga, they got your fingerprints and everything, bro.
And Gucci Mane would be listed as one of the victims who identified Shiesty as wearing a Nike mask and hoodie during the robbery. Gucci would also name Big 30 and identify him by his Instagram. In fact,
identified, nigga.
Almost
got him on camera. So I wonder if these are just lobby cameras. There may not actually be cameras in the studio though, like in the booths, you know, and in the, you know.
Every suspect was able to be identified by their Instagram handles. KD would be described as Shiesty's right-hand man. Damn Fool lives up to his name as he could be seen leaving.
No, they're not dropping the ads. How many followers these niggas gained from this?
Wearing Gucci's cameraman's Louis bag. He'd then post a video to Instagram wearing one of the stolen watches, and another picture would show him wearing the same sneakers worn in the robbery. Twin, who choked out the cameraman, would post multiple pictures of another stolen watch and even the 1017 chain that was taken. Shiesty and his team executed a coordinated armed recording studio takeover, temporarily kidnapping fucking Gucci Mane, robbing the shit out of him and his team, making his security look like bitches, and leaving the scene without firing a single shot.
So the nigga had security. We ain't hearing enough about this security that was allegedly there.
Only for Gucci and his team to fully cooperate with police.
Because if you security, you supposed to crash out. You supposed to be more gangster than the gangsters. You supposed to crash out.
Police, leading to a federal takedown and kidnapping charges.
So what happens to a cop that gets he gets outnumbered and they telling him to put his gun down? He gonna put it down, or he gonna crash out? He gonna die. That's kind of the situation at hand, you know.
More charges can be expected as yet again Pooh Shiesty is alleged to be a felon in possession of another Draco after having just finished a prison sentence for shooting someone in the ass with a Draco.
So
finished a prison sentence, be a felon in possession of another Draco after having just finished a alleged to be a felon. More charges can be expected as yet again Pooh Shiesty is alleged to be a felon in possession of another Draco after having just finished a prison sentence for shooting someone in the ass with a Draco.
Yeah, free my homie, bro. Why they do my nigga like this, man? My nigga didn't shoot at nobody my nigga didn't get charged with shooting at nobody, bro. This nigga Pooh Shiesty did 4 years, my nigga. Come on, man. He a rapper. He gonna be out tomorrow, man. I think they cloned Pooh Shiesty too. You know what I'm saying? And it's of course, you know what I'm saying, strategic as to why they would his target would be Gucci Mane here. You know what I'm saying? By the looks of it, he really didn't have no real reason. I mean, outside of Scar, I can't say he didn't have no real reason, but yeah. They probably cloned Pooh Shiesty too, bro. Free my homie, bro. He didn't get charged with shooting at nobody, and my nigga been down since he was fucking like 17, bro. Definitely did more than 4 years in the feds, nigga. There's a bit of 5, 6. That's just fed time. Free, bro.
All 9 suspects will be facing life in federal prison for conspiring to and committing kidnapping. And I can only imagine what else the feds can add on with all the firepower and priors they had. It will also be interesting to see who chooses to cooperate against who, as Pooh Shiesty's father is no stranger to the feds. Back in 2007, Mob Boss was indicted on drug charges and would be sentenced to 70 months in prison after receiving a 5K1 sentencing reduction for his ongoing and future cooperation with the government, meaning he was snitching and agreed to keep.
So Pooh Shiesty's dad is a snitch already?
Yeah, they broke up.
Bro, but Pooh Shiesty's dad is a snitch. Certified. Ratatouille. Now this nigga running around with his daddy. His snitch daddy. That's still out here doing fuck shit though. It ain't like your dad snitched and, you know what I'm saying, got on the right path and, you know what I'm saying, wanted to raise his family right. You know what I'm saying? Nah. He's still out here running around with your little hot-head ass nigga. So, yes, nigga, you're running around with a rat. Pooh Shiesty.
Keep snitching. So this whole was snitching and agreed to keep snitching. So this whole fucking case is snitch nasty. Gucci just fucked over Atlanta as the most rat-infested city in hip-hop, adding himself to the list of snitches after Young Thug gave investigators the longest interview of his career. Gunna flipped on Thug, Gunna did Crime Stoppers, T.I. started the Crime Stoppers wave, and Gucci is best friends with QCP. Gucci would even jump on live after the federal takedown was announced, and you'd think he'd talk about how he's far from the streets and too rich to abide by them like QCP did. But instead, Gucci was talking about the exact opposite, saying he'll smoke whoever steps to him, he doesn't believe in telling the police shit, and he's keeping it street. The exact opposite of what he did.
You step to me, I'ma smoke you. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Keep it in the street.
Some are even now.
Grown man, by the way, man. Successful. You know what I'm saying?
Now pointing out Gucci's old interview speaking on Jeezy, trying to get him killed.
So that situation that we were just talking about with the charges and so forth, do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Okay. Do you have any indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And this fuck nigga, the only nigga has motive.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole nother level. It's past just the wax.
It's like I guess they're scared of competition.
Now Pooh Shiesty just fucked himself after committing the dumbest robbery with his dad being a whole government informant, and Big 30's big door blocking ass is now facing life just because he wanted to be there. Never mind the goons that came up on watches but needed a bus pass to get home. A case that no one expected, and one of the fastest crash outs we've ever seen from a rapper fresh out of prison. This is likely the last time we'll ever see Pooh Shiesty in the free world. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Hearing Gucci Mane snitched, I was in disbelief. Gucci has been one of my favorite rappers since high school.
Oh no, you can't listen to Gucci Mane no more. Oh. I don't feel like the niggas should have snitched. No. I never really listened to Gucci Mane like that. Not back in the day, not today. It's either you take the L or you snitch, nigga. What you gonna do? Sometimes, man, you gotta take the L, bro. Sometimes you gotta take that L, man. You know? And maybe you can get back if that's what you want to do. Or you could snitch and say, man, you a businessman. Obviously, the whole world knows you're not ripping and running the streets no more, nigga. You're not on the corner. You're not catching bodies. Most thing a nigga gonna do is send a hit because he got some money. Like Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying?
One of the main rappers I listened to in high school, and seeing the paperwork, it broke my heart.
It broke his heart. No.
And then like 3 minutes later, I got over it. I mean, what the fuck do we expect in 2026? This man's 46 years old. I highly doubt he gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They took his wedding ring, whatever other shit he had. He goes live talking about he'll smoke somebody. He should have smoked Pooh Shiesty.
He told because he not giving up that record deal, bro. He's not giving it up. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real. At this point, though, it's like, okay, since he crashed out, it's like, you know, Gucci Mane still gonna get some money off Pooh Shiesty, but for how long? Pooh Shiesty locked up 10 years. This shit is not gonna be streaming like it is today, bro. It's just not. He ain't got that good of a catalog, bro. Niggas ain't. So it's like you know, so you know, but it's still all that money that Pooh was missing out on because he done this. You know?
You know, it would have been a bang out. He really wouldn't have won that situation. I don't know why his security wasn't in the room with him. But Texas self-defense, yeah, he would have got off on that. He should have had some shit on him. You can tell he did not expect this at all. Nobody did. Nobody did. When Seti Nash broke the news, nobody even believed him. Because they were like, ain't no fucking way they playing with Gucci Mane like that. Gucci Mane got did dirty. And it's 100% confirmed he's cooperated. Not only did he identify what Pooh Shiesty was wearing and identify Big 30 by his Instagram, how do you think the feds know exactly what took place inside of that booth? None of the other witnesses were in there. And they couldn't hear what was being said. If you're in a music studio,
so it was just Pooh Shiesty and Gucci in there, right?
You can't hear what they're saying in the booth if you're not in the booth and they're not talking on the mic.
So, but it's a glass though.
That means Gucci was the one that told them. We went in there. We started arguing. He pulled out this piece of paper. I said no. He tells fucking 30 to go get his bag. He pulls out a fucking Draco, took all my shit. Gucci told the police all of that information. 100%. What the fuck is Atlanta gonna do about it? Not a goddamn thing. We know that. Everybody knows that. You know, snitching ain't nothing anymore.
That nigga wanted to keep that deal, man. Cause it's like, okay, he signs it. What's he gonna do? Go get it back in blood. Gucci gonna go get it back in blood. That's crazy, ain't it? Gucci gotta go get it back in blood because he signed the paperwork. Didn't tell. You know what I'm saying? And can't never tell. Can't even go to court. None of that.
And it's crazy because a lot of the rappers that we looked up to, Gucci being one of them, was against all of that shit. And that's why these videos are so important, because you can be young and dumb as I once was, riding around listening to these songs, toting guns like they're doing in these songs, committing crimes like they're rapping about in these songs, just for you to get caught, for you to keep that shit real, for you to get sentenced to all that prison time, and the motherfucker that influenced you to live that lifestyle is a fucking rat. And that's the cold, hard truth about this.
Bro, the streets been overrated since Tree got legal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The trap game ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Even the pill game. Drink is way too expensive. You gotta be selling some hardcore shit, bro. You gotta be selling cocaine, crack, heroin to make money in these streets, bro. Some places is still illegal, but for the most part, bro, a lot of places is legal, man. So they're just getting it from there. It's not a whole like a lot of niggas like it's so crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I you know what I'm saying, I ran the streets, you know what I'm saying? I ran the streets. But I was getting money though. And I never joined no gang or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me like how cause back in my era type shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting money. Everybody was getting money, bro. That was the thing, was getting money, bro. Getting money, hitting licks. It wasn't this, oh, kill, I'm the biggest killer, oh, I'm known for killing, I don't do nothing but gang bang and kill, I don't even sell, I don't trap, I don't do none of that. It's like this new era, like Chicago drill rap. It's kill, 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 there's no money being made. It's like, what are you in the streets for, bro? If you're not making money. It just don't make no sense. What are you claiming the streets for if you ain't even making money though? Like you just ready to spin and kill and slide and you know what I'm saying? That comes with being out here trapping and hustling and niggas taking your shit and you going and getting it back, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Now I can see niggas get jumped, ganged up on, get robbed or whatever. And you wasn't trapping, you just happened to be niggas just come basically bully up on you. And then you might turn into a killer. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, bro, everybody just want to be a killer, bro. Everybody wants to be tough. Gangster. That's that ego shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like being gangster is who has the biggest fucking ego. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boiled down to. Who has the biggest ego?
Shit. Do I give a fuck about this case? No. I really fucking don't. Am I the biggest fan of Pooh Shiesty? No. I like a couple of his songs. But this motherfucker's a crash out. End of story. He's a flat fucking crash out. This is the stupidest fucking crime I've ever heard of. You did this shit while you had on an ankle monitor. Literally, what, 30 minutes after you got off the phone with whoever and they're telling you, yo, you do not have permission to leave.
Well, wasn't even out 6 months.
You need to go home now. All right, bet. Let me rob Gucci Man first and I'll be back.
This nigga's a professional crash out. He's the new TK. He's the new TK.
What?
TK actually did some non-gangster shit. I think he did hit a lick on some niggas that was trapping or selling or whatever. So I guess that's kind of gangster. But what he did to that white man or whatever, he did some non-gangster shit for no reason, being a dumbass kid. That nigga crashed the fuck out, bro. I think that nigga caught 2 bodies, 3 bodies, something. Nigga crashed that fuck out. Pooh Shiesty, he ain't got no bodies like that, so.
What? The fuck is wrong with you? And this is what I want to know. How much money do you think he really has after this many years just went by? And then he robs and kidnaps the label owner of the label that he signed to. So there's no label backing him. You know, there's no crazy amounts of money behind him. Do you think he even has the funds to afford a lawyer that is gonna get him a decent deal? Because there's no such thing as beating this case. I don't give a fuck. I'll bet everything on it. I'll bet my chain on it. I'll bet my YouTube fucking plaques. He ain't beating this fucking case. They got so much evidence against this man. I seen the internet lawyer that's always, oh, how'd he do it if he's on a monitor? They would have been got him. He was on the fucking monitor. That's why they have all this information. All you had to do was read the fucking thing instead of acting like you know every fucking thing. And he's fucked. The amount of evidence they have in this fucking case, he's gonna get hit with more charges, guaranteed. You know, they're saying he upped the Draco, whatever the fuck, unless they need more proof than that. That's a firearm charge right there. It's an enhancement of punishment if guns were used during this thing. All 3 witnesses are saying that they had guns. The 2 security guards are gonna testify.
The thing is though, what if they can't find the guns though? Like, I think and so say this happened in the booth, right? There's no video. They can't find the guns. That's just speculation. But if Gucci Mane said he had the gun, then okay, yeah, it's cooked.
That they had guns.
It's cooked.
Fuck, Gucci Mane himself might testify.
Yeah. Cooked.
What's worse than having somebody say you did it? 5 people say.
But then again, if they don't find it, it's speculation still. Even if Gucci say he upped it on me.
Hey, you did it. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of the craziest cases we see in 2026.
Nah, this is one of the craziest cases out of rap in a minute, nigga. Yeah, I'm sure there's been some crazy shit out there, bro, but this is top, nigga. This nigga robbed Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Robbed his own CEO, robbed the own label owner, pulled the gun to get out of contract. That ain't like never been done before. That I could think of. They were saying something about Suge Knight. I don't know if he done the same shit or what, but man, this is definitely some crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Crash out. You know what I'm saying? This is first you've heard this because it's some crash out behavior, bro. Nigga, you signed that deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? You signed that deal, bro. Now you want to cry like a little baby? Pull a gun on a nigga to get out of the deal because that's the only way you can handle your business? Says a lot about your character for real, bro. Not too many people gonna trust Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? He could get back out tomorrow. There's still gonna be people that's not gonna want to work with him. But there's always gonna be the clout chasers, the people that don't give a fuck, ready to die, put their life online, get robbed, so that they can have a story to tell, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
We're only a couple months in, but hey, y'all know where to come for the content. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rock.
It's gonna be a good topic for the next week, man. We gotta milk it, man. It's gonna be a good topic for the next couple weeks, man, and pending moving on with the case, man. So I'll try to do my best to keep up with it, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, man, because we on the road to 100K. Okay, man, we getting there closer and closer every single day. Every single day we getting closer and closer. It's probably gonna take about, I don't know, probably another couple months though. But that could change, man. If everybody watching this and you new, man, if you subscribe right now, bro, we can get there way sooner than that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got notifications turned on, though. All notifications. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll get at you on the next one, and I am gone. TYP the name. Alright, chat. Y'all want to move on to something else, or y'all want to keep on keeping on with the Pooh Shiesty? The Pooh shitty. But we're gonna get on to some other type of stuff as well. I gotta be. I gotta be out the house early tomorrow.
Big Meech did his first interview. Big Meech did his first interview from prison. It's been about 2 years since Big Meech has been free. And the interview was lackluster. It was embarrassing. Big Meech hasn't matured not one bit. And I also caught him in a couple of lies. One of the first things I heard that made me laugh out loud, like I'm talking about belly flop laughing, was when Big Meech referred to himself as a big crip. He was big cripping in prison, according to Big Meech. That's a whole different monster. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to have a celly that you can actually be it with.
Be it with and trust.
So I wasn't taking any celly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I never told nobody, as far as administration, that I was a crip.
Yeah.
But I was on gang time.
Yeah.
And that's why niggas even love and respected me more. Like, damn, dude on gang time.
Still on gang time.
Yeah, I'm on gang time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's rules and it's politics. And I like that heavy politics. And I know that we ain't no hot motherfuckers in our car.
Facts.
You see, some people harbor because they got money. Oh, he got money, so we ain't trying to let nobody
Or a nigga use, you know what's crazy, right?
Before we even get to the crip thing, he's talking about himself. When he says, oh, listen, man, I was big politicking, big gangbanging, big cripping in prison, and I like the politics because, like, when it comes to our politics, we wasn't harboring nobody. You know, those other gangs, they be harboring people because they got money. He's talking about himself. Big Meech, the person who got the literal power of attorney over Big Meech's life, the person he signed it over to, she was a federal informant.
Is that right?
Big Meech introduced the St. Louis plug, which we'll get to a little later in this video, to the federal informant. The federal informant got the St. Louis plug in prison for a very long time. And then the informant said that she did it because of Big Meech. Big Meech sent her and sicked her on the St. Louis plug to give up information to hopefully get a time reduction for Big Meech. So if a rat is your power of attorney and the rat is saying they was working on your behalf, how do you not consider yourself one of those people who's hot? What's more hot than your power of attorney being a federal informant?
Beatrice Fleury has been locked up since 2005, and how are you my unindicted, he's listed in my paperwork, homie, as my unindicted co-conspirator serving 30 years at FCI Lompoc in California. How are you in my paperwork, man, and you are in bed with a government informant that testified in court that she cooperated and set your nigga up, a 30-year partner?
There was allegations by the family of a St. Louis kingpin named Dion Cuffy Gatlin.
Just talked to him an hour ago.
Oh, really? To Cuffy?
Yeah.
Okay, so his family saying that Meech cooperated against him and so forth. I had Terrence Casey Williams here yesterday who actually went through the paperwork. What he said was that Meech never cooperated, but there was a woman who Meech knows that I guess he ended up giving his life rights to.
Third party cooperating. Which is him cooperating.
Oh, that some of the money that she got would be shared with his son and his family.
Well, why would he put her in place of the money? What does he benefit by having her in place of the money?
Maybe she was the most qualified business-wise.
Usually, guys from the streets, where we position people to do things, right, when we do things for them, it's because in return they're going to do something for us. Mm-hmm. The paperwork shows that Tammy Cowan was a cooperator, third-party cooperator, right? Let's rewind back to 2016, 2017. Remember the rumor that Big Meech was going to come home early?
Yeah.
Okay. This ties into that. Now, the case stuck on Cuffy. But because she ended up having sex with the federal agent, they pulled the time cut back for Meech. Now, when I'm talking to Cuffy, I said, Cuffy, why are you telling me this happened, and how do you know, and he's not directly on the paperwork? He says, Whack, the line come through her from him. I need you to help me get this bag. Cuffy will tell you, before him, Meech was a small time dude. He said, I put his first million in his pockets. The man literally broke down and cried when he saw the money that I delivered to him. He said the numbers and the situation to this, only me and Meech knew this information. When I got the documents and the paperwork, everything that me and Meech knew and which we discussed through code, is in the paperwork. Only me and him knew this information. Tammy didn't even know this information.
Now, when Big Me said he was Big Crippin', understand this, man. Now, I talked to Blue Da Vinci, and I was on FaceTime with Blue Da Vinci, and Blue Da Vinci told me this. Blue Da Vinci told me, one, Big Meech is claiming that he's a West Boulevard Crip, but he never got put on. He never got jumped into it. He never had to fight onto it. Big Meech is claiming West Boulevard Crip, which is South Central LA. But Big Meech is from Detroit. Big Meech came to LA in his 20s and decided he was gonna join a gang.
Damn. That's that Cripback shit. That's that Blueface shit. Blueface was probably, you know what I'm saying? I think that they say Cripback set hopped, or he joined his first gang. He was like 19. He calls himself a late bloomer. Hey, to be fair, times was way different back then. Your thuggin life, your thuggin career could definitely expand into your 20s, back into like the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different type of era though. You know what I'm saying? They don't justify nothing. By the time you 20-something plus years old, nigga, you should be getting your shit figured, something figured out, nigga. Be doing better. Making better decisions, you know what I'm saying? But
Central LA. But Big Meech is from Detroit. Big Meech came to LA in his 20s and decided he was gonna join a gang. Bro lived in Detroit his whole life, never joined a gang in Detroit. Came to LA for about 6 months. Got put on to West Boulevard Crip, even though he never really got put on because he never got jumped in.
Hey man, some niggas don't gotta get jumped in, man.
Part of or associated with a gang at like 25, 26 years old, goes to prison. Now all of a sudden he's like the big Crip. Bro, you wasn't even a Crip for 6 months before you got arrested. Like that.
It's that bright, and then this, I don't know a whole lot about Big Meech for real. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of before my time. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga moved to LA, right? Joined the gang. It was a gang member for 6 months, right? Went to jail, and now he Big Crip, Big Meech. Hey, it could be like that. It's all about respect, bro. People pick and choose their respect that they have for other individuals based off of ass whoopings, right? So, you know, if they scared of Big Meech, they feel like he could whoop his ass or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. Niggas pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? But let it be a smaller nigga, they not gonna give that nigga the same respect though. Oh, but it's Big Meech though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how the streets operate. You know what I'm saying? That's how humans operate, bro. So
it's embarrassing. And also, you are almost 60. Why is being a Crip a badge of honor? Why are you like damn near bragging about this? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Now, Big Meech also spoke on 50 Cent and other people exposing him for snitching. And what he says only tells me.
So like father, like son, huh? They both snitches.
Big Meech is 100% guilty.
I didn't know they said Big Meech was a snitch though. How long they been saying Big Meech was a snitch? You know what I'm saying?
Because Big Meech keeps bringing up, well, there ain't no paperwork, but he doesn't address the accusation itself. The accusation is you and Tammy was a federal informant. That's a guaranteed fact. The federal informant was your power of attorney. You introduced the federal informant to other street dudes and other dudes who were dealing drugs who got arrested because of that informant. Address that specifically. He doesn't. He talks around it and asks, well, where the paperwork at? Well, that's the point. You didn't want to do the snitching yourself, so you stick the federal informant on the street dudes so they can give information on your behalf.
Gotta ask, you know, we men, we real gangsters, bro. We real stand-up guys, right? me being a rapper and being an artist and being in the limelight, right? I'm used to the internet. I understand this. You was gone 20 years.
Right.
Right? I'm sure y'all ain't had like trolls and back then. And I ain't saying nobody specifically. I'm just talking about overall. You heard? Like, I understand how this go. I deal with so many niggas that I don't know, niggas that never met me, niggas that don't know nothing about me, won't say nothing to me when they see me. None of that. And I'm not saying that like talking like a tough nigga.
Like a
just
tough guy.
I'm just being
I
a
know
man.
exactly
You know
how
what
you
I'm saying?
mean.
I got a son that look up to me, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta stand on man. You heard? But I understand how this go with the saying and just niggas like, bro, just niggas and niggas just speaking, bro. Like, how the like how that felt to you to do 20 years and come out and got it, and you see it's these type of niggas in the world now.
Man, you know, they always say you can't argue with yourself.
Mm.
So sometimes you gotta let them just talk and say anything, and then people find out what they saying ain't nothing. Like, if you don't got nothing to hide, then what you got to speak up for? I don't got nothing to hide. I don't got no points to prove. You know what I'm saying? If I done anything wrong, if any man done anything wrong when it comes to being a rat,
yeah,
you got paperwork.
Okay.
Ain't no such thing as he third party.
You say, she say,
you can't. I can't say, hey, you tell for me, and they gonna give me the time up. No, because you know who got to go in that courtroom to get his time cut?
You do.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you gonna be in that. It's on the docket sheet.
This is like your girl doing some late night creeping.
So basically, he was telling his lawyer shit, or you said his general attorney, or what?
Going over to the dude house, getting her back broken in, and then coming back home. And you don't see no text messages, right, between her and another guy because she deletes everything, but you see call logs. But then she says, yeah, those are calls. Yeah, I called the dude, but what do you know we talked about? Where's the text messages at? Where's this? No, you ain't text, but I got the call. Well, hey, where the text at? If you don't see no text, I didn't cheat. It's similar. Hey, bruh, you don't see no paperwork. Where the paperwork at? Where the black and white? If no paperwork, I didn't tell. Yeah, but we can use contact clues. We can use the words of the informant who said that she informed on your behalf. We could use the fact that everything you and that man discussed was being used against him by the informant. Who put her onto game? Who laced the informant with game? Let's just say, best case scenario, Big Meech did not know the informant was an informant. You still told the informant crucial and pivotal information that you and Cuffy discussed. And that
So okay, I don't think it was his lawyer. It was probably some shorty
that got Cuffy arrested and indicted.
And that's why you don't tell the bitch. That's why you don't tell the bitch shit.
You asked the informant to broker a deal between Cuffy, the kingpin, and a truck driver who just got out of prison. That got Cuffy indicted as well. So this nonsense of, oh, if there's no paperwork, I didn't tell. Nah, cut it. Yo, you learned that from the West Coast, man. You learned that from the West Coast, bruh. Because that's an LA nigga favorite line. Yo, we've seen LA dudes get caught for snitching because they told the police information, and the first thing they say is this: I mean, the police said I did it, but there's no interrogation footage or signed statements or body cam footage, so I didn't tell because you can't believe the police, right? Huh? The police said you told them this information. Well,
right, we
don't trust the police. So if the police says that I told them where the drug house was at and they found a drug house and I told them where the guns were and the kilos were, well, that's off the record. You know,
right, because it ain't documented.
I didn't say it. That is the LA nigga mindset that Big Meech apparently adopted because he got put on. But he continued, man, and I don't know, bro. The more he talked about where the paperwork at, it just came across as somebody who knew they did wrong, who know that they wrong, but they knew exactly how they covered up their tracks and they know where the hole is. So you'll never be able to get Meech just dead right in paperwork because Meech went through this informant. But if the informant is telling you that Meech put her up to it, then what are we still discussing?
That you going in here
ain't
and
no
you
hiding
going to
that docket
judge.
shit either.
Right, ain't no hiding that.
Or no sentencing
You
transcript.
see what I'm saying? So like you can't appoint someone to tell for you and then or what they want to call it third party and like you get the credit for or they can't up the case, because he or she is the DEA. You know what I'm saying? What I will say, like, when it come to me, like, I ain't used to doing a whole lot of talking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, not when it come to some negative.
Yeah.
I'm on positive.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm going to exonerate myself because I'm an honorable man.
Absolutely.
Always been honorable and stand up. And those dudes that I left in them joints that took pictures with me and walked the yards with me, they the ones got the attitude.
Yeah.
So the trolls got to deal with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to deal with them, and you may not never know who that may be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I'm comfortable in who I am. I did time with the worst of the worst, and I did time with some easygoing people. You know, but at the end of the day, law enforcement, everybody respect me because I'm an honorable man, and they never asked me to do no type of snitching or none of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but living in this internet era, I just
The police never ask you to do no snitching, huh?
say to the young people, man, they really got to have a strong stomach because me, I got grandkids, I got kids. You know, some from the young generation is like, they let so much stuff get to them.
Yeah, they
You
do.
know what I mean? And that don't really matter. It don't even matter. It's
Shit
like,
ain't deserve
they don't
no
know how
attention.
to do the Aaliyah and pick themselves up and try again.
Mm.
You know, they do. Man, everybody, if I was young and spent plenty of money before. Been broke, rich, broke, rich, broke, rich. That's the name of the game. Each time you learn how to keep it. So you don't let nobody make you feel bad about you spending all your money, losing all your money, whatever, however you lost it, because we all done did it. You know what I'm saying? You got certain that man
Nah, nigga, I ain't never spent and lost all my money, nigga.
got $50,000 for their first rap deal, and they was back out there selling crack.
Y'all let me know what y'all think, man.
I mean, 50,000, especially these days, 50,000 ain't you know, that's good life cushioning money. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't life changing money. I mean, unless you start a business with it, you can always do that now. Hey, then it becomes life changing for sure. I'll say 50,000 if you invest it right. You know, could be life changing. Let's be real, them niggas ain't doing that. That's why they back out there selling crack.
Is Big Meech all bad? Or do y'all believe Big Meech that he didn't tell? Let me know, man. All right, and if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click.
That nigga told, and he trying to be like, oh, why does it matter? It doesn't matter now. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? There's no paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Sound like you told it, my guy. Gucci Mane, Big Meech, 6ix9ine. Who else snitch out here, man? Young Thug, Gunna. The whole Atlanta. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications. Slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight. Alright, chat. It's 12 o'clock. I only been on here 2 hours, bro. I be so damn tired, my nigga. Like, Patrick, appreciate the sub, my guy. Oh yeah, we could talk some shit. We can talk some motherfucking
Cooking with Kanye.
shit. Who's that? 20 activists. Appreciate the sub. If you new to the stream, make sure you hit that sub button, man. We're on the road to 100K. Notifications, man. Make sure you got them on. That's important. You know what I'm saying? That's important because the more people that view the video whenever it first drop, the more they gonna recommend the video. So, man, make sure y'all got notifications turned on. I see YouTube is fucking with this topic here. This Pooh Shiesty topic. We gonna have to. They recommended it finally. They had me fucked up.
Cooking with Kaya.
We finna get on this ass though. Hold on, let me go back.
Cooking with Kaya has sort of disappeared from public view. Even so much that I made a video about it this week. Her situation was so interesting, I did a video.
Alright, hold on, y'all.
Cooking with Kaya.
Alright. I know that's probably annoying, but it gotta start the video. Alright.
Cooking with Kaya has sort of disappeared from public view. Even so much that I made a video about it this week. Her situation was so interesting, I did a video on it called Cooking with Kaya's Downfall is Getting Hard to Watch. You can go ahead and check out that video also. But you know what? All things are just rumors until people confirm it.
Cooking with Kaya is the definition of self-sabotage. I'm talking about she need to write a book on how to life up.
Just because a person on YouTube or TikTok or a streamer has taken some time off, it doesn't mean that they're washed up. It just means that they're taking some time off. And this does happen in this business. You see it with Kai Cenat. You see it with other big time creators because this is a stressful business.
Mental stress, nigga.
But when it came with Cooking with Kaya, I noticed two things. Number one, she was no longer making cooking content, at least not in a few months. And number two, she was nowhere to be found on Twitch.
He's right, you know.
You gotta think though, like how much goes into cooking a plate though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's not really like she's shakes her ass, bro. It shows the plate. Like she's not really deep diving into recipes and doing a whole real cook stream with this person, that person, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
and number two, she was nowhere to be found on Twitch.
He's right, you know.
It's a lot that goes into that cooking for a very, what I'm saying is it's a lot that goes into it for very little return. I mean, just think about cooking and cleaning up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's work, you know? And then, like, her content strategy is short-form content. It's not long-form content, you know? She doesn't really have a team, clearly. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have an editor. She doesn't have no one she has under her to help her out. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's where I struggle. I don't really got nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it's hella hard, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes into what she's doing already, though, and that shit get exhausted. It's hard to keep that shit up, especially with little return, you know? But, you know, what worked for her, what popped off was her body. Was her booty shaking on top of the good food. It's not the food on top of that. No. It's that on top of the food. Is that right? I think so, yeah.
Let's show back up on a stream, sort of. Cooking with Kaya showed up to Jay Cinco's and Lala's baby shower stream.
Did she?
It was the first time she had been.
I need to react to that because they said that was a disaster.
Seen on the stream in about 5 months. And people were excited to see her.
Cooking with Kaya, I miss you. I miss you too. Where have you been?
You know this is just bad. a bad idea to do a baby shower and cooking with Kaya is there. Like really? This is no. I wouldn't be moving like that, bro. J Cinco and Lala had a baby shower, right? And invited the entire internet world. Like, what the fuck? I get y'all internet people, but like, man, it's too far gone for me, bro.
Kaya has been isolated, okay? Very protected. I love that for you.
And then there was this.
She's been isolated. Hold on, let me back up.
Oh, where have you been?
Where have you been?
Kaya has been isolated.
She's been hiding. She's been, her fucking feelings hurt, bro.
Okay, very protected. I love that for you.
And then
yeah, she's got pain inside. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, bro. This is a fake interaction right here. This is, oh, how you doing? And oh, good to see you.
Kaya has been isolated, okay? Very protected.
Yeah, isolated hurts.
I love that for you.
And then
Hold on.
Where have you been?
I've been hiding. Oh, I'm just kidding. Is that right? You just kidding, huh? Yeah. You going through it, I understand. Are you sure you weren't ready to be here? Was you really ready to come to this, huh?
Kaya, I miss you. Where have you been? Kaya has been isolated, okay? Very protected. I love that for you.
And then there was this.
I think everybody's having a good time, and the tacos are fire.
Yes, look.
Yes.
Kaya knows a good taco, okay? Because she can make good tacos.
Yeah, tacos
Kaya, we miss you. We need the cooking content, okay?
You ain't never had no cooking with Kaya taco, bitch.
Can we please? I love you.
Now,
All that hugging and shit.
Lady was asking, listen, Kaya, we miss your content. Are you going to come back?
Do you now? You miss her booty shaking, do you? Do you now, Miss Lady?
Seems like Kaya was saying maybe we can do something small, but we really can't grasp it. But obviously, she's looking like she doesn't want to do it. Must be a reason.
She doesn't even want to be there. She's like by herself.
She seems
sitting next to a kid. So like the people behind her was just looking at her like, who are you? Like what?
To have no real interest in doing this right now, but she is real respectful. Cooking with Kaya is there with her younger brother, just enjoying the festivities.
She brought her brother.
Nothing wrong, right? But then a popular streamer by the name of Ben Dadon would recognize, and he spoke to her.
This nigga, man. This nigga Ben Dadon, bro.
And everything else.
He's a character for sure.
He also...
I think he cool, but he like fruity though. He cool, but he like fruity though. And he like hella old, like...
Realized that he hadn't seen her streaming.
He hella old to be hanging with the people he be hanging with, though, is what I'm saying.
And everything else. He also realized that he hadn't seen her streaming. And so he asked this.
For real? Talk about it later? We'll talk about it later, or you just say...
This is bad. This is bad. She don't have no friends there. She there by herself. She about to go back home. She about to disappear for a year now. Cooking with Kaya. You know what I'm saying? She going through it. You should have never left your boyfriend. You should have invited. You should have let him come with you to Streamer University. Yes. I mean, he was there, but he was in a hotel. You went to the club. He should have went to the club with you. You know what I'm saying? He should have been allowed on to Streamer University with you. Yes, bro. It's no way, like... And then you left him. You broke up with him. He's not good enough. He needs to get established. Like, you're oh so established, and now look. Crazy how that works, ain't it? She left him because he wasn't established enough. And she thinks she's established. That's insane. She thinks she's established. She might be. She might got her own little crib. Is you good with your money, though? You better be good with your money, though. You know what I'm saying? But you end up back at your mama house. It's probably why she with her little brother right now. Oh. 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 It's all good, little baby. Hey, cooking with Kaya. Just know you can't do me like Zay Brown. Like I said, go ahead, shoot your shot. Slide into the DM. TYP Cam _ on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? And I'll run your business right, little baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come correct, though. You gotta come correct, though. You know what I'm saying? You only get one time. What you know what I'm saying? That first red flag, you're out of there. That first slip up, you know what I'm saying? That first fuck up, you're out of there. No. But I get the opportunity to do right. You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow. Yeah, we'll cook. We'll figure it out. But keep doing your thing, Shop.
That nigga said we'll do it tomorrow. We'll cook. No.
So this was interesting because he's asking, you know, why are you not streaming?
I wouldn't even say he's shooting a shot. He's just trying to be supportive, though. Like, you know,
interested in it. He was trying to set up
like motivator.
As it appears, could he hit her up tonight so they could do a stream together? She was like, she was not feeling that at all. And so
he
now
said tonight
everybody knows that cooking with Kaya.
If he said tonight, then oh yeah, he was definitely just trying to get some quick shit for sure.
Is done streaming. Not only that, she's done making cooking content. And this is becoming a big talk on social media.
Cooking with Kaya just retired from streaming, and it's like, bro, I wish I had certain opportunities because go all the way left when they supposed to go right. Now I respect this girl because she ain't on no OnlyFans, she ain't on no sugar daddy. I never once seen her like ask the fans for my no cool that, you feel me? But it's like,
not yet.
Hey baby, diversify the brand. Them niggas invited you to Streamer University. Everybody know you cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya. You need to be selling plates locally.
Yeah, bro, she not. That's no, listen, y'all don't understand. She blew up because she was a cute girl who cooked some good food and shake some booty on a TikTok, bro. She didn't have no real intentions in, maybe she did. You know what I'm saying? But she just happened to blow up. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is, bro. It's really what it is.
You need to be, yo, bro, you don't got nobody number from Streamer University. Yo, bro, can you pull up, do this for me? Yeah, I think it'll be awesome. I'll make you a meal. You try it.
But what I don't understand is, and that's why this is so bad for her to even be there, is because everything is fucking fake. Everybody's fake. She can't call nobody. Ain't nobody her real friend. Stop it.
On the joint, like da-da-da-da. Yo, I'm taking brand sponsorships. Yeah, no, I do lip gloss and all that old cool shit. You feel me? I sponsor your brand. Like, yo, can I manage you?
But wait, there's more.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Don't leave while you hot, bro. Don't leave while you hot, bro. Everybody know you. I was thinking about cooking with Kaya while I was in jail. She got a little theme song and all this old cool shit. Don't make no sense to walk away.
Nigga was thinking about her in jail. Stop it. Freaky ass nigga,
from the
man.
game, baby girl. It don't.
So this guy can't believe that she is willing to walk away. Like, how are you going to earn money? And a lot of people who have never had, let's say, a lot of money or a lot of success, when you're a YouTuber or a streamer or a big TikToker, you don't know really the stress that comes along with it. For an example, I'm nowhere as known as Cooking with Kaya, but almost every place I go, in the Airbnb, in the continent of Africa, go to the mall, the security guard, like a lot of people be knowing me. And then that's kind of scary a little bit, not because you're afraid something may happen to you, but it's just you don't have that level of privacy. Then it comes with the money, and the money is definitely good. If you work hard in this business as a social media content creator, you can get paid. That's one thing. But money doesn't buy all of your happiness. It just doesn't. For certain people, it may buy it, but for a lot of people, it won't. Then Cooking with Kaya is also doing TikTok, and a lot of the things she does, it's kind of maybe twerking while you're cooking, might be sexualizing you, and you may have thought that would have taken you someplace, and really it's not taking you where you want to be. And ultimately, you may not.
No, what you gotta do with that when you start shaking your butt like that and it blow up, you gotta sell the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the perfect OnlyFans bag lined up for you. You know what I'm saying? She had it perfect. Cook these plates butt naked. Do some skits. Do some freaky shit with some whipped cream and all type of extra shit. Mama, I'm sorry if you watching this. Sorry, you don't need to be watching this. You know what I'm saying? But she had the bag lined up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
be happy. And that's
I'm not saying she should have took it. I'm just saying once you start shaking your ass, like, yes, that's like the route you gotta, like, you're setting yourself up for.
Another thing too about this whole YouTube or content creator thing, it's your own business. So it's not like you clock in to content create and you clock out. That's not the case for 99% of the creators. If you work for like Complex or you work for CNN or Fox Sports, yeah, you can clock in and clock out. The content creator game is a hardcore one. You have to go out there and literally kill what you eat. You have to come up with the idea. You got to come up with the thumbnails. You got to stream every day or produce content every day, typically 7 days a week. And if this is your own business, it's difficult. You got to be out to collabs. You got to be at streamer events. You know, then maybe you may get brands. You may or may not get brands. There's beefs involved in this. There's betrayals in this. And ultimately, people find out that they're not cut out for this. Just look at what's going on with AJ Griffin. Kind of found out that he doesn't want to play in the NBA anymore. Has some tough times. Doesn't want to be in the league. Same thing with this guy, Jaden Ivey. Just got suspended, you know, from the Bulls. The guy was starting, you know what I'm saying? He just was there for 4 games. He was starting, averaging 11.5 points a game. And he just said something about the LGBTQ that pretty much got him kicked off the team and maybe out of the league.
He's done.
But the real question with cooking with Kaya is, well, then what is she going to do?
The world may never know.
You know, I understand if she's taking a break, most likely she will or may come back. And I'm pretty sure she saved a lot of money. She doesn't seem like a content creator that spends a whole lot on production or things like that. She's known, she makes a lot of money. But what is her plan? Let's say, for example, she doesn't come back to TikTok or she doesn't come back to streaming. What skills did she ever acquire? I mean, a lot of the stuff that she's gotten is because she is, you know, attractive. She has a nice body. But what about the other stuff? Which leads to a larger point to a lot of the youth, because I'm going to be honest, the number one like goal for a lot of people right now, I think young people, high school, some college, is to become like a streamer. To become,
you got to think like, let's just be honest here. Like, female content, like, creators, bro, if they do good, it's because they're really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. And then it's like, like I said, she's just a girl that blew up, bro. She doesn't have no real desire to be to get on YouTube, to get rich and to make all. She wants a nigga to take care of her. She don't want to cook plates and have to work hard, and she doesn't want to work hard, bro. She just wants to have fun, cook a plate, and shake some butt. You know, she just wants to have fun and have a nigga take care of her. Zay Bron, he couldn't do it. He wasn't established enough. She was making more money than him. You know what I'm saying? So she left him. You know? And you know, she don't want to get passed around. She don't want to be a thought. I think another thing what it is she don't really want to be like, she don't want to have that image. Like her whole audience is just thirsty niggas. It's like she's not even like, you know, and then it's like what do you tell your family you do for a living? Oh, I make cooking videos, and then they ask to see your cooking video and you're shaking your ass. Like, everybody has different relationships with their people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she's like the type that would show that, you know what I'm saying? But like, sure, there's some that wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you tell your people you do? Okay, you make content, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You make cooking video, okay, but you're shaking your ass on here? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, she might be living with her parents right now. She got her brother. Who knows if her parents are together or whatnot. You know, she just a girl that blew up, bro. She ain't got no real desire for success like that.
High school, some college, is to become.
It's more so attention.
Like a streamer. To become like a YouTuber.
And now she's realizing she doesn't want all this attention.
Some college is to become like a streamer. To become like a YouTuber. This is like what a lot of people want to do because they want to basically write their own ticket. They want to write their own check. They want to write their own money.
People want easy, quick, fast, get rich quick money. That ain't how this works.
Make their own connections. They see DDG doing it. You know, they see Cooking with Kaya doing it. They see Kai Sanat doing it. I mean, they see everybody out here doing it. And they chase this goal only to find out like, number one, I don't really like this. And number two, I wish I wouldn't have did this. My passion really is someplace else, like Kai Sanat in fashion, which is what I think. Then you chase the money, you chase meeting all these people.
You know, it's crazy. And then it's like, bro, you could be popping on the internet. You can basically be famous or whatever. But because it's like, you decide to not do this no more, people gonna say, oh, you fell off this, that, and third. You're not pulling views, you're not doing, but the whole time you found your real passion, and that's what made you rich though. But because you're not just so famous and well known on the internet for doing that, niggas think, oh, you broke, you fell off, and all type of shit, bro. That shit be crazy.
Which is what I think. Then you chase the money, you chase meeting all these people.
But it's nothing wrong with that, is what I'm saying.
It's not really what you want. So what's gonna happen with so many of these youths that are chasing to become the next Cooking with Kaya? So many people, when I tell you, like, it is so much energy put into what I would consider clout chasing, blowing up on Instagram, blowing up on YouTube, blowing up right now. It's really streaming and all that stuff. Just, it's so much people doing so many things, like even fake things, just causing up fake pranks, fake fights, you know, getting arrested, wrecking their car, anything to go viral, then only find out that number one, you have no real skill or anything to offer, and then you don't like it. So then what do you do? What do you do when you're famous and then you want to go back to living a regular life, which you may not be able to go back to living a regular life? You don't have the real skills. You don't have really anything for the economy, and you're just down bad.
Yeah, that's tough place to be in, man.
I really don't know. I don't know.
That's why, like, with this YouTube shit, bro, like, I can get no views and still put the work in because it's true passion. You know what I'm saying? It's true passion. You know? Like, regardless, I'm gonna do this. You know? Regardless. I'm gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, for however long it don't want to work, nigga, I'm gonna keep pushing until it does work, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, bro. Like,
how she's making income right now, have no idea. But what I see is a lot of young people will get into a situation.
And when it do work, it's gonna be a lot better content. Yeah. I don't want to get to the point though to where it's like, okay, I'm making enough money to survive off of content, so like I quit my job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I always want multiple sources of income. And then it's like, okay, I can't really elevate my content and invest into it how I want to because I gotta pay bills. You know, you can end up in that cycle. What I'm saying is I want to be making more, you know what I'm saying, more than enough before it's like, okay, I'm full-fledged in here. Okay, I can survive and invest. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is over time, once I get level up, the content gonna get better and better, bro. Cause I'm able to put more time into it, you know?
Like Cooking with Kaya, where you can't work with brands because of your content. You don't really have a lot of skills that you have built up, no education, not much to offer to the economy, and just a lot of people failing in that side of the business. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again.
Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. Alright, chats. I really need to eat again, man. I've been not doing good. I didn't eat 3 times yesterday. I only ate once. I've ate basically 3 times a day or twice. Need to eat again. I don't know what other videos we got or y'all want to see. It's just so much content, bro. It's just impossible to keep up. I be trying to keep up with everything, but fatigue be killing me, bro. I'm only 2 hours in this stream. I can keep going, but I'm tired though. I need to get up in the morning. It's already, yeah. So yeah, we gonna take an intermission. I'm gonna get me some food cooking, and then we gonna look for another video, y'all. The last video of the stream. We might do a body cam or something. Y'all wanna do body cam? What y'all wanna do, man? What y'all wanna do, man? In the meantime, man, we gon' what that say? Oh, brother. Let's get this new song playing, man. Add Snow on the Bluff to your playlist, man. Out now on TYP Cam Music. Drops April 28th, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, man. Be on the lookouts. We're gonna play some music right quick, man, and then we're gonna get back to the last video, man.
Yeah. My ghetto story. You know, beauty is the struggle. Struggle is the beauty. And it is what you paint it to be. Let me paint a picture for you of a place with no hope. That's the place I call home, where we know for selling dope. Gotta get it how you live, cause if you don't, you won't float. Your own family taking drugs, cause that's the only way to cope. If you wicked in these streets, shit, I'm trying to stay afloat. I was the cause of the problem, now I'm the one who give us hope. If I ain't fall in love with rap, I probably fall into the snow on the bluff, getting dough, because that's all a nigga know. I be out here 1 deep and I'm standing 10 toes. They suggest I move away and watch them niggas I call bro, cause they'll stab you in your back like they did once before. Who gon' really answer the phone if you get sent up the road? If you ain't into breaking chicken, you can never be my hoe. Yeah, my trust fucked up, so I like to be alone. This shit in me, it ain't on me, I'ma scold you to the bone. Made a vow to myself that I would never ever fold, like the niggas did on me. Who gon' really spit for me? I was running for your partner till you went and switched on me. When I needed you outside, you ain't pop out with the heat. It ain't nothing about you gangster, you should get up out the street. Got my foot up on on they neck and I'm stepping in some cleats. All I wanted as a youngin' was to make it out the G. Turn my dreams reality. Now I'm who they wanna be. I keep some policies if you ever think about trying me, nigga. Yeah, shit ain't gangsta, boy. No. When I needed you outside, you ain't pop out with the heat, nigga. What happened to you? You unreliable. Yeah. Oh, but now you big gangster. You wasn't gangster back then, nigga. Bodies dropping left and right, I pray I make it home tonight. Get to banging my circumference if they pressing me on sight. I ain't never been the type to grab a pole before I fight. I'm like OG and me, don't pay your debt, I'll cut your light. Don't hit my phone for no bros, you know I don't talk on those. Made her way up out the streets and now my pockets be on swole. She like to climb my stripper pole, I like to eat her sushi roll. She say I took her breath away, ain't seen a man like me before. Niggas faking, they a fold in the streets, that's how it goes. I ain't get to pick and choose, I took them losses on my own. Like a man, I stood tall on them suckers, I'm a ball. Keep that blicky on me, nigga, even when I'm at the mall. I'm a star, I'ma go hella far. First to do it in my city, so I had to set the bar. Came up from a Mustang, now I'm driving foreign cars. I probably hate myself too if I was sorry like you. See me hang around the G, that's just something I can't do. I was taught to make a way and that's exactly what I'll do. With every picture that I paint, I let the G live through. Muskogee in me, it ain't on me, that's the motherfucking truth. If you ain't with me, you against me, and you probably is a goof. I was selling dope just a hoop, I'm talking AAU. Since a youngin', I been grittin', it forever will do. Running circles round these niggas like a basketball hoop, nigga. I know that's right. Let's be talking to this bitch. Cause the bitch talk to me. And the bitch is the beat. And I made it my bitch. Well, how I dog this motherfucking instrumental, nigga. Yeah. Breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin' east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see, I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it, you ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, little babe. You got two options, work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cast the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman. Trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win, right? Little baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choose it with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp, we selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen, might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limits, so we never ever trip. I can put you in position, I'm a high value man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all the bands. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone, it better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and them niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh? came out the P, nigga. Real TYP shit, nigga. Yeah. TYP the 9, nigga. Oh. These niggas fake ass trappers. I'm a fake ass rapper. You are not a soul snatcher. These niggas fake ass choppers, they ain't really getting money. You can't name my oppa moms that be getting more money. Lil' mama whipped it out, I put it all up in her tummy. I'm just thankful for my desk, can't let a nigga take it from me. These niggas fake ass choppers, they ain't really getting money. You can't name my oppa moms that be getting more money. Lil' mama whipped it out, I put it all up in her tummy. I'm just thankful for my desk, can't let a nigga take it from me. Niggas snake me through the back door, that ain't my homie. Once you make it to the top, you gon' see it's hella lonely. Put my pain into this music, cause I'm smoking on this doty. I been riding with my Nina, cause I'm kinda hella bone. But I'll squabble with a nigga, hit him with that boot block. This ain't nothing to a nigga when you thuggin' on that block. I been riding through the south, tryna really pop a op. I don't know where he at, so I'ma spin another block. Mama told me keep my stress, you know I'm headed to the top. It's still free, little bro, I need to send his ass some guap. Niggas switching on they homies, call that nigga said he hop. If you ain't down to lose it all, then you should really probably stop. These niggas fake ass trappers, they ain't really getting money. You can't name my oppa moms that be getting more money. Lil' mama whipped it out, I put it all up in her tummy. I'm just thankful for my desk, can't let a nigga take it from me. These niggas fake ass trappers, they ain't really getting money. You can't name my oppa moms that be getting more money. Lil' mama whipped it out, I put it all up in her tummy. I'm just thankful for my desk, can't let a nigga take it from me. I'm a fake ass rapper, real deal trapper. If a nigga got a problem, I'ma hit him with that blapper. Little nigga, pipe down, you are not a soul snatcher. We ain't had no elevator, so I had to take the ladder. First to do it in my city, saying records they can't shatter. I just can't trick this off, that's the only thing that matters. Once I get to up in blickies, look how fast these niggas scatter. I been stacking all this chicken, think I need a money counter. It's forever TYP until they put me 6 feet under. I'm from Oklahoma, nigga, where we know for keeping thunder. I ain't never been a track star, you niggas is some learners. I remember selling grams like I was the Giants fund. These niggas fake ass trappers, they ain't really getting money. You can't name my oppa moms that be getting more money. Lil' mama whipped it out, I put it all up in her tummy. I'm just thankful for my desk, can't let a nigga take it from me. These niggas fake ass trappers, they ain't really getting money. You can't name my oppa moms that be getting more money. Lil' mama whipped it out, I put it all up in her tummy. I'm just thankful for my desk, can't let a nigga take it from me. TYP tonight. Hey man, make sure you add my music, man, to your playlist, man, and stream it while you sleep. Yes, while you sleep. Oh man, let's see what we gonna do this last video. Kanye West got 100,000 people in this shit right now.
Lights in the sky.
Nah, that's crazy. He's streaming this live right now. That's tough. Just go copyright the shit out of me. Alright, I know what we gonna do, yeah.
Meek Mill is currently on social media writing paragraphs and trying to expose Charlotte.
It just seemed like it's getting a lot of views. I really don't know what's going on with this.
Guess we'll just do this one. Fuck it.
Meek Mill is currently on social media writing paragraphs and trying to expose Charlamagne the God after he's seen a clip on his timeline of Charlamagne the God discussing him on his podcast.
Y'all, when Drake went at Meek, Drake was a way bigger artist than Meek. So it was easier for those battles just to keep moving because there's nothing but upside. Nas, you win with Ether, right? Even though I think Takeover's a better song, but Nas, you win with Ether. So it's nothing but upside for you.
Nigga, Ether is fucking Ether.
Right?
Yeah,
Sadly, Pac and Biggie got,
the smaller guy always has the upside.
Meek never. I don't know.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying. Like, Meek could have just kept doing music, but for some reason he didn't. Like, something was just off after the battle. You know what I mean? And he really, I mean, honestly, he didn't really recover. Yeah, it's strange.
Maybe he made a lot of money, though.
He kind of recovered when he got with Nicki, and then it fell off again.
No, they broke up right after that.
I know, but he was like having songs out and everything.
You know what it was with Meek, man? Meek's Achilles heel to me was actually Twitter.
Yeah, for sure.
And when Drake called him Twitter fingers, no, what did he say? What was it? It was Twitter fingers,
Yeah,
right?
Twitter fingers.
When he called them Twitter fingers.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. And it's just like every time Meek tweets, even
It's
now,
crazy,
to
bro.
this day.
It's crazy. It's pure entertainment.
And I Meek, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I think Meek does a lot for his community. You know, he's been a great, symbol for the city of Philly. I love what he does with reform. But I probably would have deleted my Twitter after Twitter fingers. And just flooded the streets with nothing but music.
You forgetting the Diddy stuff too?
Guys, we're insane to talk every week.
What?
We're insane to talk every week.
But we're
podcasters. Twitter.
We gonna scratch this video, y'all. I don't fuck with it. I don't ever scratch videos, but we not. I'm not even gonna waste more time watching this shit. I'd rather watch something I'm actually interested in. Oh, I can't even do that one. Here we go.
I got my tractor.
Neighbor from hell gets riddled with bullets. Let's see what it hit for.
I grab my tractor. I go up there because if they don't move, I'm going to physically push their vehicles out into the street.
Is that right?
Because they're a private property. I told them that and told them they're trespassing. They was not moving. Then I start getting flanked from two corners. So I took one and the other came in and slammed me to the ground. And I'm sure they're showing you video up there, so it should show that.
Can I step in, please?
No.
Well, you're under arrest.
Well, that ain't going to happen today.
Okay.
You just send me a thing.
Nope.
It's a sunny autumn afternoon in Chillicothe, Ohio, when the Ross County
Amelia, appreciate the sub.
Sheriff's Office received a 911 call reporting a heated dispute between the Roth family and A&S Towing, a company which had recently acquired the plot of land next door.
Hey, we have a huge fight and they're ganging up on one guy. Let go of him. Do not touch me. Get off my property. Get off of him first. That's not fair. There's several people up against him, so shut up. He was threatening our grandma. Hey, stop. Wait.
Has it gone physical?
Yes.
Okay.
Due to the way the properties are laid out, visitors to A&S Towing often mistakenly pull into the Roth family's driveway to park temporarily while conducting business. According to the Roth family, A&S employees had been telling customers it was acceptable to use the driveway, despite no agreement ever being made between the two parties.
And they crashed out.
Whether that claim is accurate remains unclear. What is clear, however, is that on October 26th, 2025, a family visiting A&S did exactly that. Initially, several members of the Roth family told the visitors they needed to move their vehicle, which they did while apologizing for the misunderstanding. But as they began doing so, 58-year-old Brian Roth pulled up in his tractor and blocked them in. That move, ladies and gentlemen, prompted one of the male visitors to confront Brian, and a heated argument quickly followed.
Is that a kidnapping?
In the confrontation, more male Roth family members emerged and eventually attacked the visitor. An A&S employee then ran over to help, and that's when the family members turned their attention to him.
Shut up.
And then you come.
Hey, that means you too. Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
Hey, stop, or we're going to start going to jail. Well, I don't feel like doing paperwork. Pressing charges. I don't feel like doing paperwork. Go away before I start taking people to jail. So, what happened?
So, I'm not talking till she moves.
Okay.
I'm on my property now.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, now.
All right, then we'll walk over here. Shut up. Stop. Stop. Can we act like adults for 5 minutes, please?
So, since they moved in over there, we've had nothing but problems with people parking over here. It's a continuous thing. We come and tell them, blah, 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 this, that, the other. They're getting ready to move. My husband's upset. He comes out. Then the other guy comes over, running his mouth. They get into it. Then the tow truck guy comes over, pushes on my husband, I guess, because I'm over here, like, cool it. And then he gets on top of my son. Then my daughter helps to get him off.
Where's your husband at?
He went back. He took the tractor to the back of the house.
Okay, well, he needs to come back up here.
Okay. For me to go get Dad. But they're saying they didn't know, and what I was trying to tell them is, I said that I understand that. I said, but this has been going on for a year and a half, almost 2 years since they moved in. If they're running a business and we're telling people, and we're being polite, don't park over here, it's private property. And then she pulls in, she's like, well, you could have told him. Well, why didn't your tow truck guy tell him that they was on private property over here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They said it was all right.
Yeah.
The two people were parking here were told that it was all right to park here.
Okay. So who was the fight between?
It was between my husband and the older guy in the hat.
Was he the truck driver, or?
No, the guy with the green is the truck driver.
Okay, so how did the
guy with the hat, he came over with his bags and was like, don't threaten my mother, whatever. He had stuff in his hands. He threw it down and got in my face.
Okay.
That's when my dad came up.
Okay.
So anyways, when I tried to separate the tow truck driver, that's when he flipped around and threw me down.
Okay.
The woman said it's fine. It was okay for us to do that. So we did, and she asked us to move it. We've come over to move it. Before we could get in the car to move it, and we explained, we're sorry, we accidentally pulled in there because we just found out where it was at. She said, that's fine, they do it all the time. We were getting ready to move it. He comes and gets that tractor. He pulls it right up to this close to my car, like he's gonna ram my car. And my son says, you can't ram her car, that's a felony. And he gets off, and he sucker punched my son. My son can't find his glasses. Look what they did to this guy.
Hey, look, you set it up. You get them over here, and I'll take care of this myself.
Just stop.
Okay?
Just stop. I get you're frustrated. I would be too. I just don't want to see it get worse. Who is it that hit you?
I don't know. There's 3 of them.
3 of them?
The old man come and sucker punched me.
We can't find his glasses.
And they're over there stomping around trying to break my damn glasses. And then 3 of them. Because I was just going to video record it, and I wasn't going to let him sit there and get attacked by these people because they was threatening to hit her with a tractor.
And he
went over there to stop that.
And she came. This lady here came, and she says it happens all the time that they do this.
Good. She was already saying I'm moving the car. She's in the car trying to move it. There was a car behind her.
Yeah.
And then the old man comes out and threatens my mom with a tractor. That's parked right there. Threatening to hit her, and he kept moving up on her. So that's him. He was over here telling him to stop. And then the kid, or not kid, but the young guy, started beeping up and coming at me, so I dropped the bag to be ready to get attacked, and the old man come out of nowhere and sucker punched me.
And the old man is now in the house. He's hired.
I want charges on every one of them.
This lady here.
I just try to let it go, let them settle it. I wasn't going to sit there and let that guy keep attacking him. So I shoved him off of him. I shoved him, that was it. And then all these guys attacked me. They put me in chokeholds on me in chokehold. I got the other boy down on the ground, got on top of him, started choking him while they were choking me and punching me in the face. 2 of them behind.
But the old guy in the black shirt, he's the one that hit first. Yeah. The guy in the gray sweatshirt, he also hit you.
The guy in the
young boy right there?
Yeah. The old guy's not here. He parked the tractor and went inside.
And there was some girls behind me too.
Yeah,
which house did he go? Did he go in the trailer or that house?
The tractor came from back there.
So, old dude in a black t-shirt, he's in that house. Sucker punched him. It's on video. Do you need an ambulance?
I need an ambulance. I told the 3 of them wanting to square face to face that's coming from behind me. I can do that too.
The only person that's gonna need an ambulance is the nigga that ain't coming out that house. Tell me I'm lying.
Not the woman, not the until the old man punched my son. It's like chaos. Then
39-year-old male.
And everybody was in it. The
Here, I got
old man is the instigator. And the actually, the wife and the daughter is up there now. And the son, they were all saying, it's okay, just move your car, it's fine. And the next time he stands out. They weren't supposed to take the car from the accident.
After collecting an initial round of statements from both parties, Ross County Sheriff's deputies focused their attention on the primary suspect, Brian Roth. As you would have heard earlier, after the fight, he returned to his home, a short walk from the recovery site. The video shown to the deputies clearly identified Brian as the aggressor, so they were preparing to place him under arrest after collecting his statement. But Brian had other plans, and this simple dispute was about to take a deadly turn.
Is that right?
Yeah. Hello.
So this is
So what happened today? What happened?
Trespassing.
Go put the fucking dogs up.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
They came in trespassing. My wife and daughter went up to tell them to move. Time, and they're still up there. They haven't moved. So I grab my tractor. I go up there because if they don't move, I'm gonna physically push their vehicles out into the street.
Is that right?
Because they're a private property. I told them that and told them they're trespassing. They was not moving. Then I start getting flanked from fucking two corners. So I took one and fucking the other came in, fucking slammed me to the ground. And I'm sure they're showing you fucking video up there, so it should show that. And it just escalated.
Is that right?
You have your ID with you?
So they wasn't moving, so you wouldn't grab the tractor. And you was gonna move them yourself on some Medea shit.
Stop, monkey. He's not doing it, monkey.
We're also willing.
Get it out.
If it's easier, just hand me the wallet. That's
So
fine,
so
too.
what's the plan though? Why so if their plans was to arrest him or whatever, why are they talking to him like through the fence like this? Like they would have to go around, either jump it or something. He could take off, and I don't think this is ideal.
What kind of words were you guys having? Were there threats being made or what?
No, I just told them to move their shit. If not, I was going to push it out into the street, which is what I was going to do with that tractor right there. If they wouldn't move their vehicles, I would put their vehicles in the street.
Okay.
You think that's justified, huh?
They just wanted to stand there and argue.
I guess it can be, I guess.
They stood there and argued and went get in their truck or their vehicle and get the hell out of my property. So I said, well, I'm going to move it then.
Did your tractor make contact?
No,
I'm sorry.
did not touch it.
Okay. I didn't mean to drop it. I apologize. So you said they started cornering you, and that's...
Yeah, he flanked. One from one side of the tree, and the other that I engaged first was on this side of the tree. Then the guy came from the other side of the tree and fucking tackled me like fucking we're playing football or something.
Is that right?
Okay.
And that's when my son went over to get him off of him, and then he turned around and was on top of my son.
Okay.
So then my daughter was trying to help get him off my son.
And things are heated, so they might get out of proportion then. I don't know, that's the way I recall it.
So the video I just watched just shows you punching the guy.
So they didn't show the other guy?
Nope.
Tackling me?
That kind of happened after you punched a guy in the face.
Yeah, the one that was coming towards and fucking shouting at me and shit.
What was he yelling?
I don't remember.
Okay.
If I was to say whatever, it probably wouldn't be right. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I don't remember.
You remember.
Things were too heated.
Can I step
telling
in,
you
please?
to stop.
Well, you're under arrest.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Is that right, good buddy? Oh, he's about to do something.
Nope.
He said, "Nah, that ain't happening today." Oh, just straight for the taser, huh? He eating them bitches.
Now he's getting resisting arrest.
He's eating them bitches. Cause your taser don't work, you get charged. What?
Then you better get.
Nigga said, "Well, that's not happening today." Bro, you're just going to jail for assault, though. It ain't like you gonna be doing a whole bunch of time, bro. You gonna get right back out. What the fuck?
Bro, shots fired.
So he's shooting? Hold on, what? What?
Then you better get.
Don't shoot my dog. So she already knew he was reaching for the gun or whatever. Like, what the fuck? Where you got it? What? I don't hear no put the gun down, put the knife down, put it down. Why you just start shooting at him? The fuck?
Then you better get.
Then you better get him. Nigga, bro, how many shots is he letting off?
Bro, shots fired.
This is fucking murder.
Ma'am, get on the ground! Get on the ground!
This just happened back in what month is that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's October. 10th month.
Clear. Start everyone.
What'd he do? Reach for a gun or something out here? What?
Get back!
He's dead.
Get back!
Somebody get her cuffed.
Get her cuffed. Get her cuffed.
Eyes on the gun.
No.
So he has a gun. Damn.
Fort 17, did you copy? I'm reloading.
Refresh. Hey.
We're calling.
All right.
86, can you have their way?
You good?
Died after calling the police. Or who called? No, they called the police on him.
I'm good. You hit anywhere?
I mean, you know he's guilty though, bro. When he take off running, oh no, that's not happening today. Like, bro, you was on camera swinging on him, bro, punching him. Like, that's not that big of a deal, bro.
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, we're gonna do this slow.
Yep.
We're gonna try to get eyes on this gun.
This nigga had a gun.
Sir, do not move!
Hey, you're all coming around with them.
You move, you're gonna get shot again!
Wow. So, I mean, he could have easily used his gun on them. You know, so that'll stop him from crashing out next time. It won't be a next time. Tragic.
Do not move!
So he had a gun.
Brian, can you hear us?
Keep your light on. You have eyes on it? I have eyes on him. He's not moving. I'm gonna move to this front right post. Alright, move.
Do I need to get a 2-9 en route?
Yes, please.
Stage there. Gun's laying right here facing me. I'm moving. Where's it at? I can't. Like, give us an idea. Right where that dog is. Okay. It's
Brian!
facing that way. Is it inside the house? Yes, right inside the door. Barrel's laying up against the door.
All right,
Do you only have a stage or responded?
Stage.
Come to my
I got a shield in my car.
Bro, they all emptied their clip on this nigga, man.
We're gonna hold here.
Blake, is his hands on the gun? Does not appear so.
Okay. Was that him?
He's down hard. Yeah.
Okay. I'm holstering for a second to glove up.
Well, no, not right now. Yeah. We're not going to.
Fucking assault charge.
Exactly, an assault charge.
It was.
All right. Hey, if you're gloved up, go ahead and holster. Let Blake take your place. You get behind us. On your way. Yep. Make sure you clear my arm, please. I am. His name Brian?
Yep, Brian Bro.
Do not move. Do not touch that gun. Do not move. Brian, do not move.
In the immediate aftermath of the shooting, the scene along State Route 180 was locked down and Brian Roth was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead a short while later. No deputies were injured during the incident. As is standard procedure in officer-related shootings in the state, the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation was called in to take over the case. Special agents processed the scene, collected evidence, and executed a search warrant at the Roth's property as part of the independent investigation. That ended up being swift. No one else was charged in relation to the fight, and the Ross County Sheriff's deputies were cleared of any wrongdoing in relation to the shooting.
Yeah, I mean, if he had a gun, bro, and he reached for it, you talk about ain't nobody, that ain't happening today. I mean, that's enough said, honestly. It looked like murder because I couldn't tell that he reached for a gun. You know what I'm saying? But they said he had a gun, though, so apparently he did. You know, over an assault charge, though, that's the crazy part, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, over an assault charge. And then it's crazy, though, like, you know that they just out there miserable, though. Like, if they constantly getting on to people, they just miserable, bro. Like, that's pulling into their driveway, bro. They constantly gotta, like, out there telling people, oh, you parked it, getting attitudes with them, and this nigga wouldn't grab the tractor, bro. Them niggas is just crazy, man. They mad that neighbors moved in next door. Ever since they moved in, you know what I'm saying? They don't like them over there. I mean, that would be annoying, though, but, you know, I imagine that the tow truck people called the police or the visitors or whatever. I can't remember who called police first, but, man, that's crazy situation right there, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. Oh, chat. I'm tired, man. Gotta get up in the morning, man. Hit the road. Make a business move. Hopefully everything goes smooth. Smooth. Yeah. Make sure y'all stream the music, man. Apple Music, Spotify. What you call it? That fucking song. Snow on the Bluff, man. Dropping 2 Saturdays from now. April 28th, man. All platforms. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. That being said, man, I'm going to get at you on the next stream. I don't know if I'll see y'all tomorrow or not, but make sure you be on the lookout, okay? Make sure you got notifications turned on, you know.